Awesome, thank you. All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we are with some Apex Legends actions. But before we jump into the Apex Legends Battle Royale action, let's go ahead and do our Good Luck Have Fun pledge really quickly. So the Good Luck Have Fun pledge is a promise to set a positive example with my behavior, show integrity by honoring the rules, be a good sport whether I win or lose, recognize that my words have real impact, speak up against discrimination, harassment, and abuse, stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions are harmful, respect others, even if their sincere opinions are different from my own. And with that, let's jump right into some Apex Legends action right here. Here we are with the Triangle Shogun, Yeti Phoenix at a gate moth in the middle of some life or death combat here, and I'm joined by a parent of the Triangle Shogun. Everybody say hello to Jeff.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me, Julian. I appreciate it. Great to be here.
Now, Jeff, whose parent are you?
So I am actually Yeti Phoenix's father. He just happens to be online right now and doing well, which is great, you know.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, I mean, we didn't actually plan it like this. I just happened to be on Yeti Phoenix, and they happened to be on a fight right off the drop. And it looks like they managed to take out the enemy team and survive. So well done to them. Well done to them taking out the Troy Eagles.
Yep. Looks like they had a quick hot drop, jumping into another team right away. Yeti Phoenix picking up the whatever rifle he actually had there. Looks like he actually took out some with the flatline, jumping in with the All-Star. They come away with a win going forward with only two players yet again this week. So it should be interesting to see how they work this.
So let's take a look over here at the rest of the map. Taking a look at the map here, we've got Triangle Shogun over here. So it looks like they took out their main competition over here on the northeast side of the map. And then we've got Wellington down here in the southeast. They've got that whole section of the map all to themselves. They'll run into the Warfish and King Kai here in a bit. Let's see, we've got another trio here. It looks like the hotspot's going to be over here in the northwest side. Lots of activity here. It looks like people just happen to drop it in the right where zone was going to be.
100%.
I'm going to go ahead and pull up the statistics for last week, see what the scoring happens to say what the rankings are. All right, so a quick update for everybody from last week. So far in the rankings, we have our Madison Marvels in first place with 37 points. We have the Wellington Mustangs in second place with 13 points. Troy Eagles with 9 points. Franklin Samurai with 8. Triangle Shogun with 7. And Franklin Kraken with 7. Augusta Gnomes with 6. Wellington Mustangs with 4 as well. We've got 2 teams, and the Omaha Infinity with 0 points, and Alexandria Samurai with 0 points. Okay, so we had 2 new teams join us this week. So we have 2 new teams add on here in the second week of our spring split season. So we're going up from 8 teams to 10 teams. I think we've only got 9 teams with us today. I think one of them had some absences, but that's exciting. We've got 10 more teams. We've got 10 teams, and I'm excited to get more teams in Apex Legends. It's my favorite of all the battle royales. It's so beautiful mechanically. You know, I was a big Titanfall fan, and so a lot of the stuff from Titanfall came over into Apex Legends, and it's such a mechanically beautiful game with its movement and its gunplay. It's just so fun.
I love it. It's really one of the most fun games out there right now. You know, easy to get into, very difficult to master, and I love the team mechanic about it. There's so many different team layouts that can be really beneficial. And how you choose to play those characters with different team setups really makes the game a lot different for a lot of people. So I'm interested and love the fact there's now 10 teams going from 6 teams last season to 10 teams this season, really picking up for XP League and going to be something really special here in the upcoming seasons as it grows even more. So I really can't wait to get to that 20 team space, and then hopefully jumping down back into Full Sail University next year for a big 20 team live setup, which would be absolutely amazing for these kids.
You know, Jeff and I were talking a little bit before we went live. Jeff was, hey, you don't have to worry about me. I've done this before, so I've done stuff. I've done some live streaming, and just off your casting right there, you've sounded so comfortable, so professional. I was just like, wow, this guy's awesome. So you're doing amazing. You're amazing, Jeff.
I am very happy that you think that way. I was very. It's been a while since I've done some streaming and some definitely some shoutcasting. So and it's great to be here. Honestly, XP League is one of the premier leagues coming up and rolling. I'm great to see my son as part of a league, learning a lot of those team mechanics, having some great coaches, and this is really just the beginning of what XP League is going to bring. And Julian, you've been amazing. I've been listening to you since last year. You do an excellent job. Great voice control, absolutely amazing at how quickly you switch between screens and bring the hype. So I want to give you just as much credit. I'm really just here for the ride to help out where I can, and it's great to be here. So thank you for allowing me to join you today.
Oh, I thank you, man. And we didn't even have to pay you to say that.
So you did not, no, there is no payment here needed. We're good to go.
So here we are. We're hanging out with the Franklin Kraken for a bit. They had an interesting position where they were doing some of the events here, where they can fight some NPC enemies for some loot. But they noticed that another team was encroaching on them. I believe it was Wolfman, Twitch Zide. So that was the Alexandria Samurai was kind of encroaching on them. So they launched out of there really quickly. But right now they're about to come up from behind on the Triangle Shogun. I wonder if the Triangle Shogun are aware. I'm sure the Franklin Kraken have no idea. I'm sure they don't even expect anyone to be here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here as soon as they kind of come up on them right now.
I'm surprised they actually didn't fly right over them. You know, being part in the storm, I actually thought they were just going to jump right out using Valk's ult, but they didn't. Instead, they're pushing right through, and they're about to run right into Triangle Shogun. And they don't even know it's a 2v3 until they're going to jump at them. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. They're also going up 2 purples and a blue against 2 blues when it comes to armor. So it could be a tough fight for Shogun.
Well, it looks like the Shogun actually just happened to rotate out of there. They're going straight for zone.
Oh, they got lucky. Yeah.
So just a little bit of a happy circumstance there. Let's jump around the map a little more and give some coverage to some teams that we haven't been checking out quite yet, such as our season leaders right now, the Madison Marvels, with It's Swifty, Kaon, and Potato Person.
Madison is absolutely, by far right now, the #1 team in the league. Obviously, their players are fantastic. You know, Sharon and Swifty make shorthand their coach because they really do play fantastically well together, both strategically and the shots are just fantastic. So I really look forward to seeing not only how they do this season, but how other teams are going to start to have to play against them.
So here we are. We've got 2 teams coming up on them. It looks like it's the Alexandria Samurai in their one of their first matches here, up against the Madison Marvels. Looks like Max is going to be the only one to make it out alive. However, with that Bloodhound on the Madison Marvels, it's going to be really tough for them to really get away. That Bloodhound can chase them down for so long, for so far all across the map. Max is going to put up a good fight here. I lost connection. I think it's going to keep live streaming here. So I'm just going to keep casting here. So my prediction is that Maxi got 1 knock before being taken down. Oh, looks like I'm reconnecting. Hey, Jeff, can you hear me? All right, yeah.
Slight glitch here with our internet, but we're good. I'm back.
Yep, okay, we just reconnected on the live stream, so it should be back up. We're having a 60-second delay, so it'll be up in a bit. But here we are, back up and running. How did Maxi do? I'm not too sure there, but I'm hoping Maxi got at least 1 knock there. But Madison Marvels looks like they came out on top. It looks like they're jumping on another team here.
This is so dangerous because they really do play a very quick push mentality. You know, using the Swifty, kind of running after them. They really do continue to push. Obviously, Cheyenne switching up characters. He usually plays a Wraith, and he's one of the best that I've seen playing that Wraith. Playing a different character today, which I don't know if that was strategic or he just got bored playing and wiping the floor of everybody. But the fact that they're such a push group and they really do track the other teams is extremely dangerous for all the other teams that have to play. And so I'm looking for them going up against a strong defensive team in the future. Maybe somebody like a Valk, Gibby, and Caustic or Watson build to see if they can actually minimize what's going to happen, bringing them right in and see if they can hook them up. But for right now, absolutely amazing gameplay. And obviously now we're seeing Yeti and Agape Moth kind of pushing in, showing that team in the zone, really making them stay in the zone while they're kind of popping them out and trying to force them into damage in the zone while they're there. Being a 2-man team radically difficult to play in this style, but they seem to be doing it great.
Looks like Shogun caught a team trying to make it out of zone. You know, that's the perfect time to engage on a team, is when they have to run into zone. They basically are forced to run in a straight line right towards you, which is basically, you know, those are easy shots to hit, and it's, you know, it's caught between a rock and a hard place. You just stay in the storm and die to passive damage. Oh, it looks like they're going to use the Valkyrie and get out of there. Although with that long startup, it's going to pop. It's going to give them a chance to get taken down here by Wellington.
And swipe, but hey, great try. You know, that's doing that Newcastle kind of push, throwing up the shield, using the shield while Valkyrie was trying to launch. It just was takes a little bit too long and a little bit too high for the other team that was coming in and has some range on them. So, great try by Shogun.
Interesting. So it looks like Madison Marbles are getting involved in the action. It looks like they managed to rotate around and third party the Wellington Mustangs here. They heard the fighting happening between them, between the multiple different teams here. Now Madison Marbles got involved and is here to clean up.
Extreme third party. I mean, that's what Madison does really, really well. Yes, they can push against others, but one of their best features is actually the ability to third party a lot of the teams in here and really turn what just happened into that two party, hurt squads, you know, damage shields, and taking full advantage of almost everybody. So they do an excellent job of that continually, and they're showing it again right here today.
Wellington Mustangs lose a member. Let's see if there's any other teams involved in the fray here. Let's see, we've got 2016 Jeep Wrangler and another Wellington team over down in the south. So it looks like it's a matter of survival horror here for Wellington Mustangs, as they're going to try and escape the Madison Marbles and maybe meet up with some of the other teams on the other map. I think that's probably going to be their best chances if they can get some kind of escape to work out here. Lumi here getting chased down really hard. I don't think they're going to be able to escape.
Then that seals that deal.
That's okay. You only need one member of your team alive to get those placement points. Oh my goodness, what a brutal finisher. So the Wellington Mustangs here, they still have got Squirbles up, able to get those placement points for them. So well done, Squirble, staying alive, keeping your team at least in the game. And over here we've got another set of Wellington Mustangs team, the B team. And then we've got Jeep Wrangler over here for the Franklin Kraken. So on the map, we've got two Wellington teams, the Kraken and the Madison Marvels. And so it's going to have to be a team effort here to make some kind of, to put up some kind of resistance up against the Madison Marvels. But every team here, I think, is playing really well here when it comes to playing for those placement points, playing for their team's lives.
100%. And that's what I love most about Apex Legends is the point system. Radically different than a lot of other leagues and games that are out there. And it really does allow you to play defensive or offensive strategy as well as just a hide and seek. Because those points are going to be a big deal as we near the end of the season into placement for the finals.
Oh my goodness, beautiful positioning here from Jeep Wrangler. You know, having that high ground position on top of this like kaiju corpse allows them to get this damage off. That's going to let them be really aggressive here up against the Wellington Mustangs B team. Although taking a 1v3 is very bold.
Yeah. Extremely bold, and he kind of has him boxed in there. But as well, they're about to get he's about to get third party. Looks like he's gonna try to dip and basically make those teams go head to head. And probably not what he was requesting, and unfortunately somebody found him anyway. But great try by being a solo and guts taking on a 3-on-1.
You know, we talked a little bit about how the point system here, you know, to the extent that you can play to defensive, we saw in the finals of the last season finale, Brookfield actually didn't get a single elimination in the season finale, but ended up in third place just off of placement points alone, which was so awesome to see. You know, if you've got a team that aren't as mechanically strong, again, in the team fights, definitely, you know, coach them to avoid going up against heavy hitters. Teach them rotations that aren't as common or aren't as populated, and your team's gonna end up performing a lot more well when it comes to getting points in these season matches.
100%, which makes this game even better than some of the other games out there, which are simply, you know, hunt and kill and knock out your opponent as quickly as possible. That defensive strategy, or even that keep away strategy that is used by some teams, as I mentioned before, especially with somebody like a Valkyrie and bringing in a tank unit like a Gibby or Newcastle, and then rounding it out with a Caustic, Wasp, or even a Seer. to kind of give you that defensive positioning and be able to get away when you can't, bring you easily into point range within first, second, fourth, third, and make it really difficult for other teams. And then all you need is a win. That's a W. That's how Dark Zero won it in the AGL finals in August. They didn't win a whole bunch, but they placed every time, and then they came away with a W at the end and brought the whole thing down.
So well done, Mass and Marvels.
Wrapping it up.
Getting the W here, being our Apex champions yet once again. But what I'd like to highlight here is kind of the consistency from week to week that we're seeing here is that, you know, Mass and Marvels with our first place last week, but Wellington Mustangs with the second place last week and this week. Kraken coming in third place this time around, and Wellington A, look at that, 7 eliminations from Wellington A team. So I think that's super significant. We're starting to see some teams kind of show where they're at. You know, towards the beginning of the season, it's a bit of a toss-up. You know, everyone's kind of scrambling, trying to feel each other out, but it's nice to see teams show some consistency as well. And, well, a good game to the Triangle Shogun as well, picking up 4 elims there.
4 elims with 2 players. I mean, that's last season they were ranked number 2 with 3 people, and they had a rotation near the end. And really, even without much practice, they were showing that they were a deadly team to be in the mix. And even with 2 people right now, which is a relatively defensive kind of chase strategy that they have to use, they pulled off 4 kills and still came in 5th. Had they gotten out and kind of jumped with the Valkyrie when they had a chance instead of getting pinned down, they probably would have been closer to that 3 or 4 mark. But the Wellington A and Wellington B showing strong results, and they're going to be somebody to contend with in the very near future, 100%. And then the other teams as well, even the new teams you're going to see over the next couple of weeks, them start to gel and merge into something, knowing how to play with each other, and you're going to see some really great competition in the upcoming weeks with all of these teams, and it's going to be really exciting to watch.
I want to go ahead and thank some of our new followers today. Thank you to Techie Bookworm for the follow. Thank you, Iron Bruni, for the follow. And thank you, Case1452 for the follow. Thank you guys for following the live stream. Keep it right here at twitch.tv/XP League for round 2 of Apex Legends. We'll be right back with more Apex Legends action. All right, everybody, welcome back to round 2 of Apex Legends. Here we are with our teams right off the drop, back on Storm Point. So let's take a look at the drop, see where teams are landing, see what kind of action we're going to get going off right away. Yags, did Yags jump a little early? No, they're with Daria Magic. Let me see here. Yags, Daria Magic. Oh, Jeep Wrangler didn't jump. Yags and Daria went.
Said, hey, last match, he's going to take 1-on-3, so maybe he's doing his own thing. A different strategy. I wouldn't use it, but hey, you know, kids are awesome that way.
You never know, you never know. All right, and speaking of right off the drop, here we are right off the drop with the Pythons getting into a 2v3 situation here.
I'm getting third party from the right as well.
Misty and Jade Ace trying to finish it off here. Jade Ace is going down. That's what we call thirsting. You know, when you go a little too hard trying to finish off the kill, you know, you got to finish your food first. You know, don't play with it for too long. You know, just because you got the knock there doesn't mean you have to get the kill. You can wait a little longer before going for that kill.
100% knock and leave them, and just, you know, use them as a beacon for the rest of their team trying to come and actually bring them back up. Set that trap, see what can happen, and then wipe out the rest of the team. Get you know, get 3 kills off the gate. Hopefully push yourself to blue instead of staying at that white armor, and all of a sudden you're 3 blue up and maybe even to purple.
But not all is lost here for the Pythons. There's still a possibility that they could recover those banners. Jade Ace managed to make it out of there relatively unscathed. And so it looks like, you know, they're staying around in the area trying to figure out whether they're going to rotate out of there and play for placement, or whether they're going to try and be the hero and get those banners. But they've got to make a decision quick because it's going to take a while to get there.
100%. It's he's obviously probably also wondering, is that team still down there? And they did plant the trap. He can't see him from this view, and he doesn't have any ranged item in order to actually kind of peek down there. So he's either gonna have to push or pull, and that luckily he's gonna have to go right through it for where the circle is. So he has to push in anyway. But if he pushes too quick, he's also going to get picked up by somebody else really fast. So it's going to be interesting to see where they go.
So I'm going to hang out with some teams that maybe didn't get highlighted last round, maybe give them some screen time here. So here we are with our Troy Eagles. Troy Eagles, a bit of a traditionally strong team as well. Know how to play really well, play really opportunistically, looking for those third parties, know when to engage. And here they are. It looks like they've got this kind of, I think I saw them do this last time as well, where they went straight into here to get this event loot.
Threat detected. Yep, if you have a really good team that can quickly jump through these and you have some good starting gear, it makes for a really good section. But obviously the problem of it is if another team catches you in there, they're going to sit right up on top while that top opens and they have to get out. So that is the only downside to going into this event, is jumping really fast and praying that nobody jumps on top of you and just starts loading up with grenades while you're in there.
Well, luckily it looks like they're going to be okay. I mean, that happened to them last round, where somebody that happened to the Franklin Kraken last time, because they were doing the same strat where a team got on top of them and they had to launch out of there really quickly before they kind of wanted to. Let's jump around the map a little bit more and hang out over here with the Wellington A team, as there's 3 teams all kind of condensed in this one area here. Let's see who we are.
Like Squirrels. Gonna jump into Squirrels right there. All they have to do is jump to that east, and all of a sudden they are smack dab in a fight, and that's gonna draw one of the other teams back. So they could have a three-team matchup here real fast.
All right, interesting. We got both Franklin teams. We got the Franklin Kraken and the Franklin Samurai, and we've got the Wellington here. I don't think anyone's noticed anyone quite yet. Although all it takes is one Q press from Squirrels here, and it'll be exposed to everybody. Really quiet so far. If they have their headphones on pretty loud, they should be able to hear some of these doors opening.
I think so. 2 of them are up and 1 of them's down on the bottom. So Lumi is actually, if I'm not mistaken, down at the bottom. And this ping is obviously going to show everybody where they are in just a moment. Looks like they actually did drop south into the map a little bit more. Maybe missing them completely.
Wow, a very fortunate rotation here from the Franklin Samurai. Maybe they did spot out the other Franklin team there. Oh, look at this! You're getting some compliments here from our chat. CEO Grime, that's Jay, our CEO, says, "Love the great guest caster. It's a vibe." And then CL Empress, that's Eva, says, "Great casting. Thanks for doing this with COVID Architect." That's me, casting casting post COVID. And thanks to our special guest caster Jeff. That's awesome.
I'm happy to help. Thanks for having me. I can't see any of the chat, but I think that's amazing. So thanks for being here, everybody.
Let's see, jumping around on the map a little bit more. I just want to check to see maybe if we missed any teams that may have gone down. No, it looks like teams are...
Shogun got wiped, right?
Shogun here. Shogun are still in this. Unless
They're still there, yeah.
I think so far it's just been these two from the Python, so I don't think we've actually had any teams duking it out quite yet. I think we're fine so far. Although, no, we had a 9th team. No, 10 teams. Here we are, okay. Selfish Puppy.
That's right.
Awful 10. So I think we're fine here so far. Still a full lobby. That's cool to see. But that should be changing here within this next zone as teams are going to be starting to run into each other a lot more here. It looks like so far on the map they're fighting NPCs more than each other.
Yeah, it looks like Madison's getting bored in the middle. They're kind of spreading out, following Swifty, and they're about to smack dab jump. Swifty's, if they don't catch him, Swifty's about to get pounded by the entire team with the rest of Madison coming up behind him. So let's see what happens there.
Let's go ahead and jump over to Warfish, King Kai. Let's see, Wild Grief. I think these are... Let me see who these people are with.
It's the Gnomes.
The Gnomes. All right, let's check out the Gnomes as they are about to run straight into the Madison Marvels. Or are they going to try and sneak past them? It looks like they've been spotted out. A little early with that sonar. Gonna go ahead and pop that ult. That's a good call.
I wonder if they knew it was Madison and they're ditching, or they just themselves are like, nope, we don't want to fight this yet. We want a third party. I mean, they're obviously playing a little bit more defensive of a team with a Watson in there. Obviously, Bangalore can push, and so can Bloodhound. But with the Watson, they're probably setting up for more of a little bit of a defense strategy, using Bloodhound's ult to kind of keep people away and have them push them in. So they're probably going to be looking for a space to set up shop here as they round that corner. But Madison, hot on their heels. They are continuing the tracking, which should be interesting.
They've got a decent amount of distance between them. So it looks like they're going to be chasing for quite a while here. But I think there's an active team fight here between Wellington and, let's see, who's this other team on the other side? Stanced. Is this a Franklin team? I think it's a Franklin team. Yeah, Franklin Samurai. So there's an active team fight here between Wellington Mustangs and Franklin Samurai. So while the chase is on, we'll stay here for a second here. Interesting. So it looks like they're kind of rotating around this big rock. Madison actually gives up the chase and goes up north. Looks like they didn't want to end up in a position where they might be running into multiple teams. They wanted to stay in a position of control. I think that's very smart. That's a sign of a very smart team. Meanwhile, yeah, Triangle Shogun in a fight.
Oh yeah, there we go. Some good fighting going on here, and obviously as that everything starts kind of coming in, Jade Ace is about to run smack dab into Madison. So I would look forward to seeing what's going to happen there, and if they take Jade Ace out, or they find another way to kind of push. But Jeep Wrangler again, being a one-man wrecking crew, or woman wrecking crew, and just really taking it to whatever team is there, and really causing some strategic decisions to be made up in this little tower where things can get really crazy really quick.
And they came straight up here super aggressively. Where did Triangle go? Oh, Triangle immediately dipped out of there. I think that's fairly smart. They know they're in a 2v3 situation, so they don't want to have to contest with a rush like that. They know if they 100%. They know if they take a straight gunfight, then in most situations, 3 guns beats 2.
Yeah, it looks like Kraken is actually trying to track them down and push them over to the right there. They're definitely going after him, but they might get third-partied here in just a second, depending on who's over there as well.
Yep, over here we've got the Alexandria team.
Yeah.
triangle shotgun, using these bombardments really well to hold down this defense position. And I love these peaks with the Sentinel.
Oh my gosh, excellent job by Gate Moth, and really great job by Yeti Phoenix, really coming in first match playing as Newcastle, normally playing more of a push character, so showing that defensive strategy of the team as they kind of change their situation.
And there we go, there's that third party we were talking about with Alexandria getting involved.
Yeti Phoenix goes down, and Gate Moth still hanging out somewhere, but that third party is really going to cause some problems.
There you are. Looks like they finish off Yeti Phoenix there.
Yeah, Kraken showing no mercy with this third team. I don't even know if they know there's a third team coming to ping them, but they're about to run smack dab into it. They're going to find out in a minute. And there's Samurai coming in, taking that third party, jumping in, seeing if they can pinch from the side. Oh, and just missing the portal.
A little unlucky, a little unlucky. Let's see how that affected the team. It looks like they're not even that separated. But they are in a bit of a stressful position because they're going to be backed up against the storm as the Franklin Kraken are going to have positional advantage here, basically have them completely pinned up against this wall. Do they have any
100%.
abilities on them that are going to help them get out of there? I'm not too sure.
I would have to see what Dark Magic has, if they have the ability to jump out or not. Right now it doesn't look like it, but it's possible. But with Jeep Wrangler kind of jumping over there, and still 30% on that ult. So if they want to try to jump past him, it's going to be tough if they want to jump in, but it's a really good way for them to get out of the storm. So it's probably a good idea for this push, knowing that they just went through a small battle. And there goes one, so now it's 2v3.
Let's go ahead and watch this from the Alexandria Samurai's perspective, as they're going to have to figure out a way on the fly really quick here, how to get out of this bad situation, or how to fight their way through. All right, there we go. They're going to go ahead and use the race ability there.
Behind him too. Oh, and there it is.
Good effort from the Alexandria Samurai. Good effort from the Alexandria Samurai. They will be taking home, what is that, 6th place? Well done with the 6th place finish. Taking home there. But well done, guys. Good effort. Good effort. And well done to the Franklin Kraken
team as well. Franklin Kraken really jumping in, chasing that, and even making sure that that third party really couldn't get past them. And they still, now they have the Valk ult to jump out in case that storm gets a little too crazy. And they also have the Loba ult in case they want to store up, see what they can do. They're in a really great position. They don't know that nobody's around them, but they really could set up shop right now, literally with Loba, and recharge, get everything back to where they want, reset, and go from there.
Meanwhile, over here by, I believe is this Interceptor? I believe? No, this is Antenna. Over by Antenna, we've got the Franklin Samurai up against Lumi Squirbles. Lumi and Squirbles, I believe this is the Wellington A team. So Wellington, I think they got like 7 eliminations last time, so this is a strong team the Franklin Samurai are up against. It's a strong team fight here over Antenna.
Difficult situation jumping in, but definitely blocking that door, trying to make sure that they have to come in, using Seer and making sure they know where everybody is going to be a big deal. Somebody's probably going to pop up behind in one of these 3 doors. Tough spot. Really tough spot to defend. 3 doors in, 1 space under, and they can just jump from behind. So they're definitely making their push, but annihilating him with that Prowler straight to the face. Ooh, almost making him pay, but the other 2 really drop him down.
And well done to the Wellington A Mustangs there, taking over Antenna, taking out the Franklin Samurai. And who else must they have taken out to get here? Because notice who I don't see here. I don't see the Madison Marvels. I don't see a whole bunch of different teams. While we were looking away at the 3 team fights down there in the south, a bunch of teams must have taken each other out. And so it looks like Wellington Mustangs and Troy Eagles were some of the teams that came out on top.
And J-Day still somehow hiding, making sure they can get as many points as possible. Well done. And the team in blue there going potentially right by J-Days. J-Days must be sweating bullets right now, just praying they go by, knowing that they have 1 more ring and potentially with 4 squads left, scoring those much needed points for this team.
Let's take a look at some of the match stats so far here. So still in the match, we have the Franklin Kraken, the Wellington Mustangs A, the Troy Eagles, and the Pythons. Still in this, Kraken and Wellington Mustangs tied with 4 elims. Franklin Samurai, who went out in 5th, had 8 eliminations. So Franklin Samurai, despite getting taken out in 10 of there, definitely got to be happy with their points for that match.
100%. And they must have had somebody drop. I don't remember them having and starting the game with 2 players, so maybe somebody dropped having some connection issues, but still pulling out 8 in that matchup is an insane amount, especially with only 10 teams being involved and 9 that they can shoot at. That is quite a few kills and great for the point totals for sure. Troy Eagles always in it, causing some problems right here and doing a really great job.
Looks like J-Dace kind of left their previous position and has been detected, so now the chase is on for J-Dace. As it looks like the Kraken are on J-Dace's tail.
Looks like if they pick up J-Dace is going to run right in between Kraken and the team we were actually just looking at, which is the Troy Eagles. And Troy picking up on J-Dace could be game over for J-Dace, but could be a third-party situation coming in here with Troy, both teams going after J-Dace. Now it is. So it's a 3-on-3 coming up strong with the Troy Eagles.
And J-Dace going out in 4th place with their team, but well done, J-Dace. Your team was looking to be eliminated right off the drop, but you managed to keep your team alive and in it all the way to 4th place, getting them some very valuable placement points. So well done with that defensive and evasive play.
And EJ doing some damage long distance with that alternator. Really difficult from that range for an SMG to hit that kind of pipe at that distance, but well done.
And the wildlife getting involved here, a bit of a spider raid. And interesting, so we got
in some trouble.
I like Wellington's positioning here. It's relatively even here between the Wellington Mustangs and this is the Franklin Kraken. It's relatively even here, but I like the positioning for the Wellington Mustangs a lot more, as this storm is going to force the Kraken into them.
100%. Yep, it's going to be a very difficult push for them to jump in. Kraken hiding behind that rock. There he is, pushing the spiders, telling him exactly where he was, jumping in, dropping him down, and that is it. Game over. Well done. Excellent gameplay from both teams right near the end there. Spiders really causing a problem for the last teams. I don't know if they decided to pop them themselves or Wellington was actually shooting them out so the spiders would attack them. I'm not sure, but either way, the spiders assists all over the place in that last piece.
Let's take a look at how things ended up wrapping up here with the Wellington Mustangs in 1st place with 9 eliminations. Well done, Wellington Mustangs. We'll go ahead and get the match summary up on here. There we go. And in 2nd place, Franklin Kraken with 5 elims. 3rd place, Troy Eagles with 1. And then Pythons in 4th with J-Dace with that amazing stall play. And in 5th place, we had Franklin Samurai with 8 elims. So very aggressive team going out in 5th place, but getting those elimination points for sure. In 6th place, we had Alexandria Samurai with 1 elim. And in 7th, we had Augusta Gnomes with 1 elim. And then the rest of the squads with Wellington B Mustangs in 8th, Triangle Shogun in 9th, and Madison Marvels in 10th with 1 elim. So congratulations to all these teams playing their hearts out today. It's really exciting to see the competition develop, and really exciting to see how all the teams are kind of evolving their play. And Madison Marvels going out in 10th in the 2nd match. Nobody would ever bet on that. That's incredible, and it's incredible to see the competition develop and see these teams develop and become stronger and more synergistic over time. Having seen these teams from the very beginning in our previous season and now in this current season, it's a whole different field out there.
100%, especially with Franklin Samurai and Wellington A coming in. Not only Madison Marvels uncharacteristically coming in 10th, but the fact that other teams stepped in that we haven't really seen in that top tier consistently. Kraken coming in brand new, really coming in with 5 kills. Franklin Samurai, which is back to back, really pulling some kills. And then Wellington A really doing a fantastic job pulling in those 9 kills with a very different team mechanic. Swapping out somebody like Horizon or dumping them in instead of having another push character, which is uncharacteristic like that group, but it worked out perfect. And then, the team compositions, if you look across all of them, are radically different as well. Yeah, they all seem to have Bloodhound or some sort of seer, but then they differ radically. And then you have somebody like Triangle Shogun showing a very potential defensive meta. Madison Marvel's pulling in a quasi offensive push with a heal version, and then others really trying to set up shop like the Pythons with a seer Rampart mix, where Rampart can really just kind of drop all those gates and all the shields, and then just unleash fury with her ultimate, while seer drops the ultimate so they can see everybody, and using a wraith to get them out or kidnap if necessary. So really great team composition, awesome matchup in general. And then now at this point in time, with the second match of the season, we really don't know who can win. And that makes it really exciting for anybody watching. And I really look forward to the rest of the season. I think we're going to see some more mix-ups, some more matchups, and some more craziness as the season continues.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said. I want to thank our guest caster here, Jeff, for joining us for our Apex Legends coverage. Thank you so much, Jeff, for helping me out here. Jeff, shout out anything you got going on, anything you want to shout out. Thank you so much for joining me today.
No, thanks for having me. It was great. This is my first ever stream doing shoutcasting, and I loved it. It was a great time. Glad to give back. Love XP League. They're doing an amazing job, and more things that are going to come. It's great being a parent, watching my son and other kids be able to really get into something that wasn't existing when I was growing up. So shout out to XP League and all the great work they're doing. And Julian, excellent work with everything you've been doing up till now. If you're in chat and there's people in chat now, I need a little round of applause, a little hype for our boy here, because he's been doing a fantastic job, usually solo. He was kind enough to invite me in because he was feeling a little bit under the weather, which you probably couldn't even tell because he did such an amazing job and continues to do so week over week. So I wanted to give you a shout out to say excellent work. All the parents love listening and watching every week and hearing you, and you do such a good job. Please continue the great work.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But it's time for us to wrap up our Apex Legends coverage here. So I want to thank all of our players here for putting in their effort and time into developing as teams and taking our sportsmanship value to heart. In fact, our sportsmanship value this week was honoring the game, the roots of competition, rules, opponents, officials, teammates, and self, having respect for all of those things and honoring the game, not just out of the game, but in game as well, by honoring in-game chat. So thank you, teams, for taking those sportsmanship values to heart. Those are things that are going to stick with you long past your time here with XP League. Those are the life lessons that we hope that will stick with you guys. So thank you, players, for taking those life lessons to heart. Thank you to the coaches for teaching our players these life lessons and helping foster these amazing youth through the power of esports. Thank you to the families here of XP League for choosing XP League as an outlet for your kids to grow through gaming. And thank you to the league commissioners and owners for bringing this amazing esports opportunity to your local communities and handling all the logistics for them. All right, guys, we'll be right back with our Fortnite coverage in just a little bit. So keep it right here at twitch.tv/XP League for more exciting battle royale action.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, Our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills. You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, Battle Mercy.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does? So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve, and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Steve!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We don't have to. Good game.
I'm the coach for XP League, and I'm looking forward to having an impact on these kids' lives. I've been playing video games competitively since 9th grade. I'm now 21 years old, and I've never really got to be a part of a team.
Today you guys are here for tryouts. Now you might be feeling nervous, but don't worry. Everybody makes a team. Tryouts is not about kicking you out if you're not good at the game. The only thing this is about measuring where you are at right now, so we can focus on how we can help you improve throughout the season.
Esports promotes cognition in the sense that there's multiple ways to win a game. There's not one set way that you can win a match. The meta in Overwatch varies. It depends on the game. The games change all the time, and every game is different. It has its own special, unique characteristics.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep your hands straight.
For our practices, we aren't focused necessarily on who we're playing against, just how we can adapt our strategy towards the game. What we teach the kids when we're coaching is that there's another human being on the other side of that computer, and to treat everyone with respect.
I have my ultimate.
Perfect. Keep going.
Check it out.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Here we are with the beginning of our Fortnite coverage. So at this time, we're actually covering gold right now. We're covering gold. Last week, we covered the silver 245 EST matches. We're going to be swapping off every week, so that way everybody gets some coverage throughout the season. But before we jump into the match, let's go ahead and do the good luck, have fun pledge. So if you're in the chat right now, let me see the GLHFs in the chat. GLHF stands for good luck, have fun. And what is the good luck, have fun pledge? Well, I'll tell you right now. The good luck, have fun pledge is a promise to set a positive example with my behavior, show integrity by honoring the rules, be a good sport whether I win or lose, recognize that my words have real impact, speak up against discrimination, harassment, and abuse, stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions are harmful, respect others even if their sincere opinions are different from my own. Let's go ahead and jump into the Fortnite action right here. Should pick up any time now on my screen. Come on, game capture, don't fail me now. There we go. All right, game is up on screen. Here we go with 245 gold EST, and I am joined now by a guest caster, another guest caster to help me out and give my voice a break when it needs. So here I are with none other than Lobos, who is a prominent XP League player, been with us since the very beginning, the OGest of OGs. Lobos, why don't you go ahead and let the people know who you are and what you got going on.
All right, what's up, everybody? I'm Lobos, as he said, and I'm gonna help cast this Fortnite game today. Usually, I would help cast. I've casted some Valorant games before, and a while ago I did cast some Fortnite games on the XP League channel. But it's been a while, so I might be a little bit rusty, but I'll try my best for everybody. And yeah, this will be really fun to watch. You know.
Oh, nice. In the chat, we've already got the GLHFs flying. Thank you, Big Dog. Thank you, Bentley. Thank you, Manoa. Thank you, Jay. And thank you, Nana in Arkansas, for the GLHFs. Love to see that. Here we are hanging out with Council 313, DJ Fort Pro, and A Pitcher. So if I take a look at them on my sheet right now, this is the Troy Nomads. Let's actually, you know what? Let me take a look at the standings for the gold 245 section here. So in between last week and this week, we actually started a new season of Fortnite. Now we're in Chapter 4, Season 2? Season 2, right?
Yeah, Chapter 4, Season 2, I think.
And Fortnite has gone even more anime than before. So we've got a bunch of cool new cyberpunk in anime stuff, and pretty soon we'll have some Attack on Titan gear. But in the meantime, I'm going to let Lobos here explain what is new in Fortnite from Season 1.
All right, so some of the new stuff that I've seen is, so there's big changes to the map, like a lot more POIs, and POI stands for point of interest. If you didn't know, it's like different places that you can land on the map. So there's like Mega City and a few others, and yeah, there's new bikes, like motorcycles, that are really cool. They're a lot faster, and there's also a new car. It's called the Drift car or something like that, I think. And the difference with that between other cars is it goes way faster, and it's really, really good at drifting. There also is a new battle pass, like always, with collabs like Attack on Titan. And also there are new items, like the new pump shotgun. It's like the old one, except for it looks a lot different and plays a little different. There's a new suppressed AR, and yeah, there's also mythics of those guns. And there's a new sword, which the new sword can be used as mobility and as a weapon too. It's really cool. There's lots of new mobility on the map, like the zip lines you can ride on, and I'm really excited to see how they will be played in these games. So yeah, I think might be all about this new season, but that's just, I think there's probably a lot more, but that's all that I know of so far.
I've got a rankings update here for everybody. So far, I mean, we've only had 1 week of matches, so it really is still anybody's games. But going off of the rankings so far, we've got the Ottawa Pandas in first place with 70 points, going from last week. We got North OC Kraken in second place with 56 points. Macomb Nomads in third place with 48 points. Another North OC Kraken team with 35 points in fourth place. With 31 points, we got Ackworth Dragons in fifth place. A third North OC Kraken. Man, North OC so good at Fortnite. North OC Kraken Gold. Blue team with 25 points in 6th place, and then it's actually really competitive all the way from 6th place all the way to like 13th place. It's a gap of 5 points with like 8 teams all only separated by 5 points, which is crazy. So if we look at our top 5 though, we've got Ackworth Dragons, North OC Kraken Red, Macomb Nomads, North OC Kraken Black, and then Ottawa Pandas. So a really, really strong team so far. Let's see who we're spectating right now. I mean, this is a North OC team, but let's see which one. So this is the North OC Kraken Red. The Kraken Red are our 4th place team right now. So this is one of our top 5 teams, or one of our favorites right here.
Yeah. All right. So.
In the chat, we've got Manoa saying 2016 Jeep Wrangler goes crazy. I agree. Manoa, are you the 2016 Jeep Wrangler in our Apex games? Because if so, you're actually really good on that Loba. Then we got Bofan 37 saying, good luck, B Warrior 37. Love to see you back here again. Welcome back, Bofan. Welcome back. Thank you, Bentley, for the follow. Thank you, Purple BF, for the follow. And thank you, D3 Squire, for the follow. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the support. Let's jump around the map here and see if we can't find any fights.
All right. So it looks like there's not that much engagement going on right now, but... see, that's the sword I was talking about. See, it's being used as mobility right now. They're using it to get into the storm circle. That's very cool. How you're able to use it in multiple different ways, which most items you can't really do. So I think that's really cool. And that's the new drift car. So, yeah.
I'm a big fan of the cyberpunk genre, so I'm gonna be a big fan of this season. I love all the cool tech, all the cool vehicles, and that katana just looks so fun, so cool. I don't think it's gonna be super good, like in terms of like a weapon. I could see it being good for like destroying builds or like just breaking into someone's box or something. But I think like the startup animation on it is like pretty long, so I think you're mostly gonna end up getting shot if you try to like just do it out in the open.
I agree with that. I think that it could be used really well for breaking into builds if you can like animation control. Oh, looks like we're getting into a fight here. They knock one of the North OC, it looks like.
Yeah, that was North OC 12.
Yeah.
Who are we hanging out with right now? We've got Flaming Mist, I already won, and Need Pike. So this is... Oh, this is a new team. All right, cool. So this is a team that wasn't with us last week, but they managed to join in. That's awesome.
Wow, that's really cool.
Interesting. Yeah. So yeah, the kinetic blade, that katana, reminds me a lot of the lightsabers back when they were in. Maybe not as strong as the lightsabers.
Yeah, I feel like it's like similar to the lightsaber without like the dodge part, and it's better for mobility, I think, but less like focused on the like attack part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like the lightsaber is more attack heavy, and these are more like mobility.
Yeah. I for sure, I totally agree with that 100%. And in that sense, because it has that, you know, I think the lightsabers, you know, as good as they were, you're still bringing a sword to a gunfight. So at higher level, you know, the lightsabers still weren't that good, even if they were mythic or legendary weapons. But because of the mobility and the utility that this katana can bring, I could see this being more meta. Mono in the chat says, I am the 2016 Jeep Wrangler, the car I drive IRL. All right, so you're so just like all Jeep Wrangler drivers, you are a big fan of your Jeep Wrangler. Bailey, sorry, just a little bit of teasing there. Bailey the Banana Queen says, "Go Warrior!" Nice. B Warrior 37 has lots of fans in the chat. Let me see if B Warrior is actually in this group right now. And I'm sorry to disappoint. B Warrior is not in our in this Gold 245 EST group. So I don't think we're gonna see them on stream today, but don't worry, we'll have them back up on stream next week. Let's jump around the map and check out some other teams. Oh, here we go with Little Bit 52 GG6. How many teams are left? We have 16 players in the lobby right now. So we're already in our top 7 right now.
Yeah, it looks like Little Bit has both of the mythic weapons I was talking about earlier. I think it looks like he has the legendary slurp juice. So I think that could be Yeah, I think that's really good loadout here. Because those mythics are very strong, and so is that slurp juice. Because instead of the regular one, I think it heals you for, instead of just 75 health of either health or shield, I think it heals you for 75 of both at the same time, I'm pretty sure. And that's really strong when you're getting into fights, because it does it over time, and when you're trying to heal against a storm. And then he has the 2 mythic new guns, and those guns are very strong.
Oh my
I've used
god, they're
them
getting the
and-
reboot off. That's awesome.
I'm not able to see the screen.
Oh, here. Just let me know if I need the screen share again here.
It's I don't know why, but it's frozen.
Oh, here, I'll stop it. I'll get it going again. But well done a little bit, 52 GG6, getting both their teammates back up. So Johnny B and Anonymous are now back in the running. This team is the Macomb Nomads C team. So the Macomb Nomads C team back in it. Oh, there we go, Lobos. How's that now?
Yeah, I can see it now. Thank you.
All right, nice, nice. So in the chat, we've got, let's see, we've got CEO Grind, that's Jay, saying, I already won, has a fresh skin. Connor, my honor, says, go Max. Mono says, gotta rep the Jeep. Nana and Arkansas says, go Maximilian. So they must have seen their one of their players here, Maximilian, up on screen. Let's take a look at this map here and talk about what this endgame zone is looking like. So what do you think about this, about where the map is pulling right now?
I think that it's gonna be really interesting because, like, the Citadel, if the zone ends up ending there, that'd be really interesting because the Citadel has a lot of bugs. Well, at least it did last season, where it was really hard to build there because a lot of the places would not allow you to build. So it'll be really interesting to watch that if that does actually pull there. And also, there's a lot of water. I've noticed, so that'll be really interesting to watch them play around that and see what they can do.
Already in our top 5 now, 15 players remaining. So congratulations to all the team that are still in it, making it to the top 5. We started off this lobby with 46 players, so now we're down to 15. You know, only a third of our size left. Lobos, what would you? So we're spectating gold right now. Last week we spectated silver during this time slot. So what would you say is the kind of the biggest differences between silver and gold?
I think probably the main difference between silver and gold is probably building. I think that that's probably the main difference because gold, as you can see, they're building a lot and like seem like they have more experience than the silver players with their building mostly. But I think they're both very strong. But I think that gold is just probably better at building, you know, because that's like the main gap in Fortnite skill is building, you know, because that's what separates Fortnite from most other battle royales.
100%. And right here, we just had the Macomb Nomads A team get taken out by one of the other Macomb Nomads teams. So it looks like the Macomb Nomads C team just took out the Macomb Nomads A team. So Macomb on Macomb action right here. The A team, the Nomads A team, is our 3rd place ranking from last week. So really strong team here. Just got taken out by their fellow Macomb team.
Wow, yeah.
And now here we are with our top 10. Only 9 players remaining. So let's see if we can take stock of which teams are still in it. So we have the Macomb Nomads A. We have the North OC. Let's see, which North OC team is this? North OC Red. So these are the Kraken Red, which were our rank 4 team, I think. Yeah, so we have a rank 3 team, a rank 4 team. And then we have, ooh, this is a new team. I haven't seen them before. We have Zraki, XP Dust, and Anonymous. Let's hang out with these guys for a bit.
Yeah, let's see what they're doing.
Cool, so this is another new team to our to XP League. Welcome, guys. I haven't seen these usernames before, so it's going to be exciting to see them compete today. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, let's see how new teams are going to play. Looks like we're getting into a fight here. They take out one of the other players.
Looks like they traded out knock for knock.
Yeah, but it looks like they're getting a res off on Zraki. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But, yeah. Oh, they shoot the log down at them. Ah, and now you can see snipers do actually have a glare now. So you can see somebody is sniping at him. Looks like they might not be able to get the res off here. Trying to heal up, but they enter the box. 1-for-1 again.
So in this situation, would you go for the res or would you try to finish the team fight?
I think I would go for the res here, because if you res one of them, your teammate could heal up and res the other one while you, like, you know, you could double res them. Yeah, like they're doing right now.
Smart.
And everybody would be alive. Because I think a 1v2 is a lot worse than a 3v2. Or however many people are left, you know?
And now we've got a full 3v3 situation, one full squad versus another full squad. So let's take a look at what is, at how these teams are doing. So it's North OC versus this new team here. So it looks like it was the Macomb Nomads they got taken out there. It looks like they got third partied. It was like a 1v1 situation between Zraki and friends versus the Macomb Nomads C team. And then looks like the Kraken and the Nomads and this other team kind of third party them. And so now it's a 3v3, one team versus one team situation.
Yeah. So in this 3v3 here, it looks like they're trying to just box up on height to try to like get high ground on them, be able to spray them, and just try to outlive them, or maybe get some tags on them and from height. Because we all know in Fortnite, high ground is key. And if you have the high ground, it's a lot easier to be able to spray your enemies without them being able to hit you back.
And it looks like they're both kind of going to play King of the Hill here with their own. So they're both setting up on their own little hills here. So they're going to be playing a little bit of poke here. I think they're basically going to be in this kind of stalemate until until the storm forces them to push into each other.
Yeah.
So in this super late game situation, how do you approach something like this where, you know, there's a bit of distance between you guys and the storm isn't really forcing anything? Do you just kind of wait for the storm to force and then maybe just peek for a knock? Like how do you play this?
Yeah, so I think that you would like either just wait for the storm, you know, or one person like this guy, since he has a sniper, I would peek, try to get some tags off on him, try to get a knock like he just did right there. And after you get a knock, you could keep applying pressure to their bots so they're not able to res. And if you end up getting the finish, you could just like rush them. And 3v2, it's pretty good odds for you, I feel like. But yeah, that's how I would do it. And it looks like that's what they're gonna do here. Looks like they're running towards them. Because once you knock somebody, even if they get res, they're not gonna have very much health. And it takes a while to heal up. Oh, looks like, wow, looks like two of these people are low. Tracky and Dusk are both low here. Oh, Zeiss did end up getting finished, so now it's just a 3v2. Or is this, no. I don't know, it says that on both.
I think everyone's still up right now.
Oh, never mind. It showed it on the screen that he's dead, but I don't know if that's right. Oh, using the sword to take out Bills. It's him very low. Wow, using the chug can to try to heal back up. Good fight. Pulling the wall, trying not to let him in. But North OC.
Nice evasive action from this other player here. Now we're down to one player left in North OC.
That's the win there. Wow. Very well played by North OC there. They ended up winning the 3v3 with all three of them left. So that was really well played by them, I think. I think what they did there was they had every single one of, like, so they had the 3 players and every one of them took one person. It's what it looked like to me.
Well done. And I think that win was off the back of that initial knock with that sniper shot. I mean, 315 damage off that one shot was super sick. And you were totally right. Even after the res, they were super low on resources and low on health. And having to deal with getting pushed on while at the same time trying to get your resources back up and get your HP back up can be really stressful and really hard. And North OC took advantage of that perfectly. And it was interesting to see them using that kinetic blade, kinetic edge there in that fight. So I think teams are still trying to figure out how to use it. You know, it seemed like they, trying to like kind of experimenting with it. So it's interesting to see this evolve throughout these games. Well, I'm sure we'll see some more unique strategies and more kind of refined strategies play out throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so seeing them use all these new guns, and not just guns, just like items in general, including the blade and all the new heals and mythics, was really interesting to watch how they were using them against each other or just for mobility, and I think it was really cool. and that they used them very well, especially for the season only being out for. They released today or yesterday. I think the season's only been out for 1 day, but yeah, and they've already gone pretty good at using all the new abilities. So
GG's to the North OC Kraken. We'll be right back with round 2 of our Fortnite Gold coverage here for the 2:45 EST time slot. So keep it right here at twitch.tv/XP League to catch all of the Fortnite action. All right, guys, we'll be right back with more XP League action. All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we are with some more exciting Fortnite action. We are in the middle of the action inside Mega City. Here we are with Flaming Wist, I Already Won, and Neat Pike, who are fighting for their lives out here. 5 HP on their last remaining member.
Oh, looks like they got taken out by CEO Max. Wow, that was very intense. Both teams only had one person left, I think, and I think it ended in a 1v1 there. So that was very intense, but looks like CEO Max and the rest of them ended up winning it. That was crazy. Looks like they're gonna try to probably get his reboot card and reboot. But yeah,
Lobos, I'm gonna let you solo cast here for a sec while I go ahead and get the leaderboard up for round 1.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, looks like they're gonna be rebooting their teammate Shaq. I can't really see, but I think it says Shakhar. Yeah, and I think they were the only 2 teams in Mega City. I could be wrong, but yeah, looks like they're getting all this loot to themselves. Wow. All right. So they're gonna just try to get loot here. All right, 42 people left. All right, let's see what 8-Pitcher and the rest of them are doing. All right, so looks like they're in Frenzy Farm, or I'm pretty sure that's what it's called now. And looks like they're just looting up right now. Most teams right now are not really getting to fights, other than that fight we saw earlier, because it's early in the game. They're all just trying to get their loot, trying to get ready to fight everybody off at endgame and win. So looks like most people are actually carrying snipers or other types of rifles like that. In these past few games.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Thank you for holding it down. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and move it over, and we're gonna have a quick leaderboard update right here. I've got the leaderboard for round 1, and so we'll see who our kill leaders were and how teams fared last round. All right, so up on screen we've got. Here, let me go ahead and get this like kind of replay thing going here, so you guys can get kind of like a top-down view. There we go. Where are all the other teams? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. So here we go. In first place, we had North OC1, Ogibo, and Zith with 16 eliminations. Holy moly. Good job, North OC Kraken. In second place, we had Fletch, Zraki, and XP Dust with 5 elims. Nicely done, nicely done. In third place, we had Little Bit, 52 GG6, Johnny B, and Macomb 4 with 5 eliminations. In fourth place, we had Yogin Place, CEO Max, and Shakar with 8 elims. In fifth place, we had 8-Pitcher, DJ4 Pro, and Council with a combined 3 elims. In sixth place, we had Flaming Mist, I Already Won, and Neat Pike with 5 elims. That was a team that we actually saw get eliminated right off the drop. Luckily for our teams here in XP League, we only count your best round out of the 2 rounds that you play in, and so they will get the points from their best round here in this round. Here in 7th place, we got North OC 11, North OC 12, and Scowl Crusher with 1 elim. 8th place, we got Awesome Dude, Caden the Clown playing as a duo with 2 elims. In 9th place, we got EJ Dead Rider, Council, and Enderman Gamer. In 10th place, we had Cobra Kaz, Casey, and playing as a duo. In 11th place, we had Sniper King, Freelock, and Gamer Girl Slay. In 12th place, we had Garrett, Dark Frost, and I Am Awesome Dude. In 13th place, we had a solo in XPL Auto 12. In 14th place, we had Xavier, North OC 2, and You're the Lemon. In 15th place, we had They Love Sharky, She Hates Rage, and Blaze Fire. In 16th place, we had The Goat Master, Epic on YTT, and Cohen Loves Dada.
Get the highest placing or the most kills, they still have another chance this game, you know? Because, like Julian said earlier, they only count the best rounds. So, yeah. Let's see what 8-Pitcher is doing here. Oh, looks like he's not going to pick up the sword.
And even if your team doesn't play super highly or gets a ton of points here, I want you guys to know, one of the life lessons that we're trying to teach our players here in XP League is that we want you guys to be mastery winners. That it's much more important to be mastery winners over being a scoreboard winner. And what does that even mean? That sounds like some kind of like schlocky stuff you'd hear on Ted Lasso. But let me explain it here. So a scoreboard winner is exactly what it sounds like. You get points up on the board, and you get those match results. But a mastery winner is someone who has the long view. They're much more focused on their individual improvement of individual skills. They're focused on getting better at different parts of their gameplay, different parts of their play, and different parts of themselves and their mentality. And so by focusing on improving game to game, week to week, as opposed to focusing on trying to get a certain score, you end up becoming a better player faster. Because if you end up focusing on like, okay, how do we get this many points or this placement, you end up taking shortcuts that'll make you a worse player in the long run.
Yeah.
Eventually you'll plateau, but if you focus on being a mastery winner, you'll be able to scale up as a player for much longer. And here we have Gamer Girl Slay, who's looking to survive this encounter here, and maybe group up with the rest of their team using that katana, that kinetic edge there for its mobility, but they're being chased down by another player with their own kinetic edge. So let's see how this plays out.
Yeah. Really low HP, using the slashers to heal, but CEO Max ends up taking her out from 63 meters away with a sniper, it looks like. So, wow. Looks like they're going to end up getting a finish, making it a 3v2. Let's see if the... So here, I think...
So this is our Macomb Nomads team. So the Macomb Nomads, this is the Nomads A team, the team that was ranked 3rd last week, and got eliminated super early last round. So it looks like they're looking to improve upon their performance from last round, and really put together some big numbers up on the board here because they're playing pretty aggressive.
Yeah, they are playing pretty aggressive here. They did take down one. Oh, looks like they're gonna end up finishing off the trio. Yeah, wow. So it looks like
Freelock and Sniper King.
All 3 of them there.
Freelock and Sniper King looking to avenge their teammate, maybe pick up that reboot card, but they came in a little too soon, maybe, as CEO Max, Shakar, and Yoking Place were still there.
Yeah, they were able to take them out. Now there's only 28 players left.
During a little bit of this downtime, while teams are still kind of rotating in this mid game, I want to talk a little bit about our sportsmanship value of the week. This week we're teaching kids to honor the roots of competition. Lobos, do you know what the roots are?
No, what are the roots? I don't know what the roots are. What are they?
I got you. So the roots are, it's an acronym that stands for all the things that we need to respect when it comes to our competition. The things that we have to respect are the roots, and the roots stands for rules, opponents, officials, teammates, and the self, ourselves. We have to respect ourselves. So respecting the rules, we always want to play by the rules, even when we think we won't get caught if we break them. O is for opponents. Without our opponents, there is no game to play. So you have to be respectful and grateful for your opponents. A good opponent is going to push us to do our best, and we should be grateful for them. We got to show respect to our opposing coaches, opposing teams, because we're going to expect them to do the same for us.
Yeah.
Respecting the officials. Being an official for a game is really hard. Keeping the games safe and fair for both teams. Officials, we're not perfect. Just like coaches or players or parents. Sometimes we make calls that aren't going to be in any given person's favor. But we always have to show respect for officials, and we promise that we'll show respect to everyone else. And T for teammates, showing respect to our teammates. Being part of playing a sport is being part of a team. Later in life, it's going to be important to learn how to work together with other groups of people. And when you're on our team, your words and your actions before, during, and after practices and games, those reflect not only on you but on your teammates and coaches. So treat your teammates the same way you'd want them to treat you. Encourage your teammates, support each other, both on and off the field, so to speak here. And then, you know, this is one that a lot of people don't think about is respecting yourself. You know, you especially for you know, we want players to learn how to respect themselves. And one of the ways that you can respect yourself is by setting your own internal standards and living up to them no matter what. You know, some people only honor the game when their opponents do it. But I want everybody in here in XP League to honor the game no matter what the other team or its fans are doing. So if the other team kind of BMing or being rude, you should always honor the game yourself. You know, hold yourself up to that higher standards.
Yeah.
Foxy JJ in the chat says, "Is someone else talking too?" They sure are. We got Lobos on deck right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So so that's what the roots are. Oh. So basically just respect everyone, respect the game, respect yourself. And yeah, I agree with those, because without respecting like all the other people, and without having other people or teammates or like opponents, or you wouldn't have the game, you know? And yeah. So I feel like if you don't respect the opponents, and if there were no more like opponents or teammates, or like even like just the game itself, you know, like there wouldn't be any point in playing it, you know.
Absolutely. And here we are with Johnny B, little bit 52 GG6 and Anonymous. We've got a nice really got high ground position, and they're just kind of taking some poke down here at a trio that's on the low ground. And what is this new weapon? Is that some kind of laser rifle? Is this something that is this new to this season?
I'm actually really surprised. I saw that and my jaw dropped, because we haven't actually seen the pulse rifle in quite a while. That's a mythic pulse rifle. That was in a few seasons ago. I don't really remember which one it was, but I haven't seen that in a while. I actually did not know that was going to be here in the season. And yeah, I don't think that's been in the game for quite a while. So basically, it's an assault rifle that shoots. It's not automatic. It's semi, and it does lots of damage, and it basically shoots lasers. It's really cool, and it does high damage. It's similar to the infantry rifle, but lasers, you know.
Interesting. Does it have any drop off? Any on its lasers?
I don't actually think it does. I don't think it has any drop off.
It almost looks like it's a hit scan weapon. Is it hit scan?
I'm not sure if it's. I don't think any guns in Fortnite hit scan, but I think it's the closest to a hit scan gun in Fortnite, if you know what I mean, because how fast the projectile moves.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like a hit scan.
So here, Doom in the chat shouting me out saying, "Yo, Ark, hey, what's up, Doom? Doom, you're over there in Irvine, right? What's up, Doom? Welcome, man. Welcome to the stream."
Yeah.
So this looks like this team managed to play King of the Hill for quite a bit, you know, rack up some damage, but not any limbs here. And I think they're just kind of happy to play King of the Hill here for just a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and jump around the map and see what else everyone else is up to.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to chill up there, keep high ground. Oh, looks like he's riding on the new bike. I don't know why his hands aren't on the wheel, but another real the
Some
bars.
classic Fortnite jankiness, right?
Exactly. But hey, it's fine. I mean, that's one of the things that you have to love about Fortnite, you know? How it's like cartoony and just a little bit glitchy, but you know, it's fun. So so it looks like they're just rotating into zone, trying not to get stuck in the storm. Yeah. So it looks like most people are carrying pistols.
Yeah,
we've seen like a lot of pistols, because I think, I'm not sure, but I think these pistols they were in last season, but they're really strong, because unlike most other pistols that we've seen, you don't actually have to like click. It's actually full automatic, and they do lots of damage. So it makes sense why people are carrying them, but still a little bit surprised that people aren't really carrying assault rifles as much, you know?
And we're actually hanging out right now with our rank 5 team from last week. So this team placed 5th in last week. This is our Act with Dragon's Fire in Awesome Dude, Kid and the Clown, and Zero G-Mac. We've seen Zero G-Mac, Kid and the Clown, and Awesome Dude have been around for quite a while. They're experienced Fortnite players for sure. And here they are doing pretty well here in round 2. Last week they had 31 points. And they actually scored a 5th place and then a 1st and then a 2nd place finish last week. So well done, Act with Dragons, keeping yourselves in it.
Yeah, they're a very, very strong team.
And the chat's being nice to us.
Yeah.
I don't know if have you got the chat up, Lobos, but Idle Mike says, shout out to the commentators' professionalism. Oh, that's so nice.
Thank you.
The man gives us some game intel. They're saying that the overclock pulse rifle is the fastest gun in the game at the moment.
Wow.
So yeah, about as close to a hit scan as we're gonna get.
Yeah. Which is really cool because we don't usually see hit scan guns or anything close to that in Fortnite. So I think that's really cool. Like, I think it's really cool to have something like that in this game because you're not gonna have to like do a bunch of like math and stuff to figure out the drop off and stuff like that. You know, you just have to just shoot and aim. No.
Oh, I was wrong. I just saw in the kill feed that B Warrior actually is in this lobby. We must have just missed them. North OC got taken out. Just had a couple of their players get taken out right now. So well done, guys. Well done, North OC. We missed B Warrior. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry we missed B Warrior.
Dang, we missed B Warrior. Dang, and all of his fans in the chat. Wow. Just missed it.
Doom's asking me, are you guys going to stream Platinum today? You know, Doom, we're still trying to figure out how we're going to stream Platinum because Platinum doesn't let us spectate for too long. It only lets us spectate for about 30 seconds and then it kicks us out. We'd need to have like all the players in a Discord server like sharing their screen basically.
Yeah, but that'd probably be pretty difficult to do because it'd probably be a little bit chaotic with every single player in there trying to get comms and stuff, even if they are muted, because, you know.
But speaking of hard things to do, They Love Sharky was having a tough time getting away from Yoking Place, especially with the movement granted by the kinetic blade there.
Wow, that was really well played by Yoking Place. He ended up... Oh, looks like they're getting... Wow, they're getting part of the wall. They're getting pushed.
That's awesome, dude, for the Aquatic Dragons that just dropped on them.
Yeah, that was a really good timing for them.
Yeah, that's perfect. Right after a team fight when everyone's a little low on resources. CEO and Max is down now.
Yeah, it had low mats, low health. It's not looking good for Yoking, but
it's not looking good for Aquatic Dragons either. It looks like they're trading out as now it's Awesome Dude and I think a 1v2 situation up against Macomb.
Yeah, it looks like it. I don't think that push was actually good for either of them, really. Oh, looks like he's trying to get some tags off of that. Oh! It's a little bit of fall damage. They're trying to get back. Ends up getting into a fight. Very low health. Has tons of mats, though. Gets... Both people are very low here.
Oh, man, they are trading blow for blow here.
Yeah. Looks like he was able to get out, but I'm not sure if Awesome Dude's going to end up surviving Storm.
10 players, 5 squads left. Aquatic Dragons holding it strong as best they could, but they will be going out in 5th place.
Wow, Yoking Place ends up avenging his dead teammate. Wow. Looks like 8 people left now. Everybody just trying to play it safe now, it looks like. Oh.
Here we are with Zraki and the 2 anonymous players. These 2 players were our 2nd place team from last round. It looks like they're continuing their performance here in round 2. Yeah. Getting themselves at least 4th place here as they take out Casey.
Yeah, this is also another really strong team. I feel like it's...
Look at this tarping. Look like they're playing absolute low here. Now, when it comes to which layer to play, how do you decide what layer to play? Like, what do you think is the best way to decide what layer to play?
See, I think just don't play middle ground, you know? Yeah, that's what I don't like playing middle. I like either playing full height or low, but if you don't have a lot of mats, in endgame, I don't think you should play high ground at all because you're gonna end up running out of mats up there and there's gonna be no way down. And if Storm, but you could say the same thing about low ground, you won't be able to tarp, so I just think usually I would go for high ground for height, but yeah, it honestly just depends on how people like to play. Looks like tarping across the lake.
Here we are with Daroth and Ottawa 12. I mean, this was a standout team from last week. This team was so insanely good. I mean, these guys were absolutely cracked. I think they getting just an absolutely insane amount of limbs from last week.
Oh no, it looks like Daroth is getting really low on mats while he's getting sprayed here. Trying to just find a way. Oh, looks like XPL Ottawa ends up getting 12 ends up getting taken down. No mats left. Very low mats left, I should say.
Oh, catching the toes from Yoking Place there. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he takes down Yoking Place. Ends up eliminating him. and able to get the refresh on the mats, it looks like. Oh.
But looks like Yoking Place didn't have much to give.
Oh no. Out of mats entirely, not able to build. Looks like Roth is in a very bad situation here. Trying to get the mats off of his teammate's body. Ends up getting it. Okay. Now he's in a much better situation here, but still, getting pressured from high ground, it's not fun.
Oh, I like that combo. The right click into the left click for that full movement.
That was really good. That's, wow, I haven't seen somebody do that yet. That's really cool, because that also makes it so the animation doesn't take as long, gets farther, and yeah. That was really well played by him. Oh, trying to get up onto the build. Going to go and full pushing them here.
Man, DeRoth is confident. Taking to the full 1v3.
One shots him. Wow, I didn't know he could one pump. Wow, he gets the one pump off on him. Ends up taking down one of the... Now in a 1v2. 80 damage. Looks like they're trying to get the res off. But DeRoth keeps applying constant pressure. Oh, looks like they're going to end up being able to revive Zraki. Zraki back up with the chug cannon. Is probably going to get back up to health very soon.
Now, who's the other solo? So we've got another solo with Cobra Kaz on the absolute low ground.
On absolute low ground, just hiding away while he lets them do their thing, you know, trying to get this placement here. Which I think is a very smart play as a solo. Oh, looks like the Rocket's going to actually pressure him and get the pick.
How did you know? Oh my god, that was insane.
Wow, that was really well played with the sword. Trying to get back up, but ends up getting taken out. Wow.
Honestly, I think that was the best.
That was, wow.
I think that's the best thing that DeRoth could have done in that situation, because they realistically are going to have a really hard time in the 1v3 situation. But if they can at least take out the other solo, they get themselves another elimination point and the second place placement points. Really, really good play overall. And it was actually really entertaining, really fun to watch.
That was, yeah. DeRoth is insanely cracked. I'll just say that he's really good. I think that was the best possible play he could have done there. Because, like you said, realistically, a 1v3, your chances in a 1v1 is a lot better. And yeah, I think that was the best move he could have done there. And yeah, it was really entertaining to watch. So, also, I just like to say the sword plays that he did there, the blade, whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called. Were really cool, and he did those in such a smooth and effortless way, it looked like. So it was really interesting to watch how he was using the new katana.
Well, GG's to all of our teams today, and that's going to finish up our gold 245 EST coverage as we are moving now into our silver 4 EST coverage. So silver is up next. Keep it right here at twitch.tv/XP League for all of our silver coverage. We'll be right back with more exciting Fortnite action. But before then, I want to go ahead and thank our gold players for taking our sportsmanship values to heart, you know, honoring the game with those roots, respecting the roots of competition. I want to thank our coaches for teaching our players these awesome sportsmanship values that our players are going to take with them for life. Thank you to the parents and families of our players here for choosing XP League as a healthy outlet for your kids to grow through gaming. Thank you to the league commissioners and owners for bringing this amazing esports opportunity to your local area. And we'll be right back with more exciting Fortnite action coming up next. Silver for EST.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by Dad, all right, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills. You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does? So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Steve!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Oh, nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We don't have to get. Good game.
To get themselves out of here. Oh my god, surprise attack with the shotgun blast. Gets huge damage off straight into the pumpkin launcher. This is awesome. What an entrance. Dude, this person's going in crazy aggressive. Love it. Love the play style. Super fun to watch. They're reloading really quick. I wonder if they're gonna stick around to here. But man, they're not kidding when they say they're a W key rusher. I mean, they really just rush this team. And I think they're gonna, oh my god, they're gonna 1v3 them. W key rusher, you're a savage. If you win this 1v3, I'll eat my shoe. Okay, Gab the Beast is here. It's not a 1v3 anymore. I'm not gonna eat my shoe.
A little bit of a challenge here by Kraken. Doesn't end up with a scoring chance. Dap with a double tap off the back. Getting fancy here. Rick, nice pass over to Dap, who keeps this in the air for a really long time. Way to bring that nose down to get that double tap off the wall. And again, after 2 minutes of just...
Rescue trying
to save up Benji here, trying to keep his balls set up and defending, really trying to get that box in going as Benji gets picked up by Awkwards. And there we go, just nearly missing that pumpkin launcher. Alright, Benji now getting the res on Awkwards here. Both team members trying to get Benji up right now. And there we go.
2 left. He's taking his time. Sees one. Oh, so close. And the Kraken able to finally push through after 2 rounds as the momentum was building for the Triton. But ultimately, it was too much. Kraken able to break through. Take that game. Well played by both teams. Hope you enjoyed our silver match. Got more to come. Gold and then platinum tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Play of the game.
Lone Tree wins the kickoff. Swift bringing it in, trying to go for a double, and he gets it, drops it into the net. Game tied at 2. Excellent set play there as he goes and he just punches it off of the wall and just goes in for the double tap. Irvine unable to anticipate its direction and couldn't make the save.
It's down to Kraken versus wherever there. Pixel King goes down. Pixel Knight goes down. Another, they only need 2 more knocks here. Huge crack on that on Awkwards. Awkwards getting that huge crack there. And there we go. Fortnite going down. 1 more player, and there we go. Kraken's taking first place here with almost, I believe, 13 eliminations under their belt, ladies and gents. We'll be right back with some more Fortnite content as we move on to the second round.
Ground position. Oh, yep. There's a player up there, and they're like, "Oh, guys, yeah. There they are. Let's go. I'm like, okay. Be sneaky. Don't be quiet. Hey, crouch. Yeah. Crouch. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna bounce this up there. Oh, that didn't work at all. Dang it. Okay, let me try again. All right, here we go. Yeah, now I'm cool. And actually, it worked. That was actually super sick. Somebody get the clip. That was awesome. The shotgun shots worked here. Let's see how well the Spider-Gwen and the other team manages to deal with it. Doom goes down. Condog goes down. Fuji goes down. Cracked Pops goes down. Xerox goes down. Sage goes down. It's a bloodbath. That was actually pretty sick. That was a good play. Kyle trying to keep their builds up. They don't want to take too much fall damage here. I can hear the...
Nice.
Chicken Nugget is the last one alive! And the Brookfield Stealth win! Tied up 1-1 against the Triangle Warrior Pandas.
They do. Watch out here. Diamond able to take out 1, able to take out 2. Almost took down the 3rd one. There were some even trades though. Scorpio able to take out 1. Diamond takes out 3 now. Diamond a master with that shotgun. 3v2. Able to take out another one. So that is a thrifty. We did not have the credits to buy the most powerful guns, but they fought through and able to get a thrifty win. That was excellent job. Here we go. Match point number 2 for the Triton. And was not able to take out Cosmic there.
Attackers
Cosmic took
win.
down Ethos. That's going to do it. The Triton. Impressive win. Yeah, the crowd here loves it. Take it 13-2. Excellent job by the Triton. Hey, we do want to thank you all for watching. We do have 2 more games coming up. We have our gold game and our platinum game. So be sure to stick around for that, as the Lake Point Triton are victorious in our first round of Valorant.
Finishes off the elimination. It's their build. Oh, not their build anymore. They use the Nimbus Cloud to get out of there. Now, how good's your movement, Sith Lord? They drop down with the shotgun shot. 40 damage. Dropping down again. This is really fun. This is really exciting right here. Take some fall damage. Sith Lord playing really aggressive here. They've got the bandage cannon, so they're going to be able to get themselves healed up pretty quickly here. And look at that. Last Shogunate takes out Anonymous. Now it's a 1v1. Sith Lord carrying the torch for their trio. They have been doing it for the past, like, 8 minutes. They're going to rift up on out of here, and it's Last Shogunate versus Sith Lord. Dropping in from above. Sith Lord doesn't see it. Oh, they catch him out. They're forced to go into Storm. 1 HP. I don't see it happening. Oh, okay. Okay, my heart skipped a beat there, but Sith Lord closes it out. Sith Lord. Check here. No, they found a bush they like, and let the bush camping begin. Oh my god, dude. Everybody's in the bush today. Nobody wants to be out there, dude. All right, Clydesdale. Oh no, it's the bush. It's the bush with the 3-man right there. Do they know? They know. They gotta know. Only 6 HP? Oh no, Clydesdale! Oh no! Somebody clip that too. That's a cool moment right there. Somebody clip that. Oh no, poor Clydesdale. It happens though. You gotta check your bushes. You gotta check your bushes.
She's really good. Oh, okay. Oh, you almost took them off.
I'm dead.
Why not? Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. I'm stuck, I'm stuck. I'm feeling. They're pushing.
Nah, they ain't got no second push.
Yeah!
Uh-uh.
Oh my
No
god!
second push.
That's disgusting!
No second push.
That's disgusting!
Uh-uh.
That's disgusting!
Uh-uh.
Oh
Uh-oh, not checking the sky, and that's gonna get 1-2 kills, but we're still up 2v1, but the players are split. This is really not good. I think the blind does connect. Uh-oh, Waspy's whiffing a few shots. Do we have Spike? I don't think we have Spike. Now, the solo peek by Sprout. Waspy's somehow getting the trade through the smoke.
In, try to push aggressively, but Gavin getting Retro out of position, getting those picks. And there we go. Now it's just gonna be Burns left, and Burn just not able to do it. And there we go. That is gonna be game for the stealth here, ladies and gents, as the Madness of Marvels goes in for a quick sweep here, and takes the win. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that was a lot of fun gameplay, man.
And now it's Plasma Collapse and Booger hiding out here. They're gonna get found out. And now it's a game of hide and seek. They've given away their position, and they've started firing. Now it's only a matter of time before the explosions come through. Yep, here's the goo guns, here's the rocket launchers, and here's the good luck, have fun pledge. Sorry to cut myself off there, but here we are. Round 1 for Silver is already underway. We launched with 82 players, and now if I'm looking at my screen, it says 58 players already. So I'm going to try and get through our good luck, have fun pledge here, so we can get right into the action. So say it with me in the chat, GLHF, good luck, have fun. The good luck, have fun pledge is a promise to set a positive example with my behavior, show integrity by honoring the rules, be a good sport whether I win or lose, recognize that my words have real impact, speak up against discrimination, harassment, and abuse, stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions are harmful, respect others even if their sincere opinions are different from my own. And with that, let's go ahead and jump into the Fortnite action. So here I am hanging out with Sergeant Carr, Regina XBL3, and Sir Lego 5032 on the brand new POI Mega City, and I am joined by none other than Lobos on the casting desk.
Hello, everybody.
So Lobos, who are you, and you know, what do you do in XP League?
Alright, so I am Lobos, and I've been playing XP League since the first ever season when there was only like 4 teams and it was Overwatch. I've played in Overwatch, Valorant, Fortnite. I've even played like the Minecraft Bed Wars one, so I've played in a lot of different games. I've casted multiple times on the XP League channel, and yeah, and here I am casting today with Julian, or the Architect, and yeah, so that's about it for me, but yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, big props, big press one in the chat to say, or just say thank you, Lobos, in the chat. They're helping me out today. I was a little sick this week with COVID, so Lobos is helping me out with my voice isn't as strong as it would be, so excuse me if I'm not bringing the hype, but Lobos is going to help me bring the hype for me here. But here we are with Rocky, T. James, and Death Note Gamer. I love loving the Death Note representation here.
Yeah, it's a pretty good anime.
And speaking of anime, with the brand new season of Fortnite, we've got a bunch of cool new Cyberpunk items, Cyberpunk POIs, and some new anime collabs with Attack on Titan, as well as a bunch of like cool anime stuff all over the map.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the Attack on Titan collab because I think the gear and stuff is gonna be so sick, you know. So it looks like Rocky and Death Note are just having fun on the new on the new rails. I don't really know what to call them. I'll call them
yeah, rails the right thing.
Rails, just rails. Looks like we see another person there in the new car, but yeah.
Not even worried about it. They're just trying to get as many points as possible. They're playing Tony Hawk Pro Skate 3.
Exactly. Yeah, Tony Hawk mixed with
Or more like Tony Hawk Pro Skate 3000.
Exactly, Tony Hawk Pro Skate 3000. That's funny. Oh, looks like they're gonna try to get the snipe here. Oh, I don't think that hit, but
this is one of the things I love about Silver is, you know, they're still just kind of having fun playing the game, and like because they're just kind of enjoying the cool POIs and the cool different stuff that can happen on the map. Like I've seen Silver players just like play fishing for half the match, and like
exactly, and they just have a good time, you know. Like they just do all the fun stuff, you know. Like you see the fish just like on the grind rails, just having fun, you know. And like that's what it's all about, you know. Just having fun and having a good time, you know. Oh, looks like Rocky is going to get into a fight here with the fish. Gets him very low, ends up taking him out with Death Note Gamer right behind him. Oh! Wow.
And Just Scorpion. So that's another Regina team right there. Just Scorpion just got taken out right there. And oh my goodness, taken out right there by Money World. No, by Noble 7. So well done, Noble 7, taking out that team there.
Very good comeback there. Wow, I did not expect that to happen. But wow, that was very good teamwork by them, I think. And yeah. So it looks like a lot of people are playing in Mega City here, just trying to see the new stuff and maybe get some wins, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. And so Regina's gonna be able to get their teammates back up here, but let's go ahead and jump around the map here and see who else we can highlight. I mean, we got a whole bunch of players on this map. We had 82 off the drop. I mean, that is a ton. So we're gonna get a lot of fighting right off the drop here. Here we are with Northwest Oakland 1, Mr. Cat, and Anonymous.
Getting into an engagement here. Looks like they're on the low ground. Oh, being able to get some tags off on. Wow. Mr. Cat getting really low, ends up healing up, but doesn't have any shield. Looks like they're just trying to position themselves in a way where they can use the rock as cover compared to the people on high ground. Oh, looks like they're getting pushed.
Oh my goodness, and it's working out because it's
working very well. Everybody's very low health. Gets Mr. Cat getting taken down, so does Anonymous. It's all up for XPL. Oh, wow.
Wow, XP Dust, Zraki, Anonymous. really good there. Same usernames as some of the gold lobbies some of the gold players from before, but they're probably just playing on the same computers, different players.
I was about to say, it's Jackie. I'm having deja vu. Yeah, but it looks like they were actually able to take all of them out. That was a really well played rush there. I would not have expected that. Like, wow, that was crazy. They ended up just taking them all out while they were low health, and I think that was the perfect thing to do. Oh, getting into another fight here. Oh, ends up getting him very low. You can see that new sniper glare.
Oh, interesting. Sniper glare. So what is that? I mean, we just saw it right there, but
Yeah.
so that's a new thing?
Yeah, that's never happened before until like the new season. I don't know why they added it, but I mean, potentially that means they could add more snipers to the game or something like that, which I think is really cool because snipers in Fortnite has always been a really big part of the game and has always been really strong. And I think the glare could actually have. It seems like a really small change, but it could have some big effects, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. So here we are. Let's take a look at the rankings really quick here while these two teams are duking it out here. So in the top 5, you got North Dallas Hydra with 63 points. The Weston Ninjas with 55 points. The Lone Tree Eagles with 48 points. And the Wellington Mustangs Green with 39 points. And the North OC Kraken with 35 points in our top 5 right now. And then beyond that, from 5th to 10th place is about a difference of 6 points. So, you know, very similar to our other lobby where the difference between the other teams is very small. Or you have Brookfield Magic in 6th with 34 points and Lone Tree Eagles in 10th with 29 points. So very small gap there, which is kind of to be expected. You know, we've only had 1 week so far for teams to perform.
Yeah, I agree. There's only 1 week, you know, it's not gonna be very different, you know, but there's a lot of time left, you know, since, as you said, there's only been 1 week and there's only week 2, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot of time to see the leaderboard change. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna end up happening here, you know. Looks like they're trying to rotate into the zone, trying not to get caught in storm. Oh, looks like they're running along the storm. Get some slappies there, so they're able to sprint all the way. That was smart.
We've been hanging out with XP Dustin Zraki for a while, so let's go ahead and jump around the map a little more, see if we can't highlight someone else, such as Ottawa 15, Power, and Vintage.
Oh, Power got taken out. Oh, that was a trio right there. Looks like they're getting into an S&M Air is getting into a fight right now. Ride or Die Nolan, Finn the Gamer are both really low right now. Trying to heal up while S&M takes them out, but no, S&M Air ends up getting taken out by them. Now now Ride or Die and Flynn are left. Trying to.
Here we are with Ride or Die, Finn the Gamer, S&M Air in the middle of a team fight, rotating all the way through. So this is Wellington Gray Mustangs that we're with right now. Wellington Gray Mustangs. Let me see where they are on this leaderboard here. Okay, so they're not anywhere in this top 10, but there are quite a few Wellington teams there in the top 10. And Wellington's always been really strong in Fortnite.
Yeah.
So
that's very true. Wellington has always been very strong in Fortnite. So it looks like S&M Air did actually have both of the mythics, but ended up getting taken out. Let's take a look at this other team over here, just cruising around in the new drift car. Oh, they have the new wheels on it, so that's gonna this car is gonna become like insane. See, it's so hard to control it. It literally flips because of how fast it is and it's so crazy with drifting. Also with the big chonkers tires, you know. So yeah, looks like getting into a fight here.
Here we are, Katana's in action right here. You know, while you were busy studying the build, I was busy studying the blade here, and Skywalker taking them out right now.
A whole anime fight going on here. Oh my gosh. Looks like they're gonna keep rushing them. Wow, they're really trying to get these kills here. Wow.
And it looks like that other player managed to run away and get away for now. But already down at 22 players in this lobby, down from our original 82. So congratulations to any players, any teams that have made it this far in this lobby. That is an achievement in of itself. So congratulations to any teams here who survived for this long. And thank you to our new followers. So I want to shout out our new followers. So thank you, Mandel70190 for the follow. Thank you, Sir Liege 5032. And thank you, I'm not saying your username, man. I'm not saying. Thank you, Cheese2010 for the follow. Thank you, Cheese2010.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Doom in the chat saying, what's up, Ark again? What's up, Doom? What's up with you? You tell me how you're doing, Doom. Tell me how you're doing.
It looks like we got shot at from that floating island. It looks a lot like something we've seen before. It looks very similar to Loot Lake when Kevin the Q brought it up a long time ago. Looks like they're getting into a fight now.
Yeah, so the team we're hanging out with right now is actually
taken out. So did Skywalker.
This is actually the Lone Tree Eagles right now that just got taken out too. Well done, Lone Tree Eagles going out now in, let's see, what placement would this be? This would be 9th place. So Lone Tree Eagles, bravo, they're getting taken down there. So well done, guys.
Wow. We're seeing S&M Air, Finn the Gamer, and Ride or Die again. Looks like they were able to get out of their last fight and get all killed up. So
actually, that was the Lone Tree Eagles Delta team. That was our 3rd place team from last week, getting taken down there at 9th place. So I'm sure they're going to be wanting to maybe play a little more safely for next round for more placement points. I'm not sure. We'll see how they do next round. But Lone Tree Eagles Delta, I mean, going out in 9th place is going to have some implications for these last final circles here.
Yeah. So with not very many people left, just 18 players left, we're gonna see a lot more engagement here. Oh, looks like the people from high ground are trying to get down while they're being sprayed at. Looks like they're just solely and Wildfire and Wellington XPL3 just getting some loot here. So at the very end of the game, they'll be fully ready to fight and try to secure the win. All right, let's take a look at this other team, see what they're up to.
Here we are with Cameron the Great, Coy, Wellington 5. So we've got a lot of Wellington teams. I've counted at least 3 Wellington teams that are still in it so far in this top 8. Let's take a look at this circle here. I really hope we get to go to Mega City for the end game. That'll be super fun.
That would be very exciting with all the rails and all the cool mobility and stuff there. It'll be really interesting to see.
I always love a skyscraper end game.
So do I. Oh, it looks like it is going to be pulling towards Mega City, I think, right?
Oh, we are getting a Mega City end game. Let's go. That's super hype.
It's going to be amazing to see how they're all going to have anime battles with their swords on the rails. It's going to be so cool to watch. And we're going to see how they're going to use all like the rails and stuff to their advantage.
And here we are with Regina 3 here, the sole surviving member of the Regina team, currently being chased down by multiple players, and finally gets shotgunned down by Sweaty Hank and their buddy Slick Nick here. I think this is an Omaha team here, so Sweaty Hank and Slick Nick chasing them down. So well done to this Omaha team. At least I'm pretty sure this is Omaha.
Yeah. Now with 17 players left, it's gonna be very. There's gonna be a lot of fights going on with a small zone left and an end game. So I think it's about to get really interesting. So look like Sweaty Hank is actually pushing his other team using the sword for mobility.
No fear here.
Chasing him down.
W key taped down on the keyboard.
Wow. I've not seen him stop holding down W this whole time. Ends up getting taken down, but does knock one of their players.
As Ride or Die, Finn the Gamer, S&M Air are able to pick up the elims here. We've been seeing them a lot in the kill feed.
Yeah.
I'm excited to check the leaderboard after the match and see if they are kill leaders and just how many elims they managed to rack up.
Yeah, so am I. They've been a very strong team. We've seen them a lot. They've been in a lot of close situations. Like earlier in this game when it was just left one of them, they were still able to end up getting everybody back up, and they've been eliminating a lot of people. They've been on a killing spree. They're a very strong team, it looks like.
And here we have the next section of zone, pulling even further here into Mega City. And here we go. Everyone's just kind of flying straight in. They want these high ground positions on the top of the skyscrapers for Mega City.
Wow. It's like Cameron the Great and Koi are just doing the chapter 1 strategies, just like chilling in the bush, trying to get some placement points.
Hey, it works really well.
It works. If it works, I mean, it works really well. And hey, sometimes you just need to get some placement points, especially when you only have 2 people left. I think it's a smart thing to do.
Thank you, Jared Carr 2000 for the follow. Thank you, Lumiski for the follow. Jay says somewhere in Middle America. I don't really understand. I don't know what the context was for that. I'm sure it was something funny. But hanging out in the bush. That's another one of the things that I notice the most is the difference between silver and gold players is that gold players always check bushes. They always bush check. While silver players will kind of just like walk by bushes.
Exactly.
Oh,
look through the sky base.
Please. We've never had a sky base in XP League.
Are we going to have a sky base?
The sky bases always get destroyed. Please let it happen.
Please let it happen. Wow.
I want it.
I'd be very happy.
I need it.
We need the sky base. The problem is they built it.
It's not anchored at all. It's got like one anchor point. It's so fragile right now. Like Papa JB is 100% dead if they shoot even one of these builds.
Oh wait, no, he's not gonna die. He has the sword. He can use that to knock the other.
That's so smart.
No! He fell down.
There it was.
Down. No, it got shot down, but he did use the sword to protect himself from the fall. Do you think he's gonna build back up?
No.
He's gonna try again?
No, I don't think so.
Neither do I, but that'd be very cool. Looks like he ended up getting taken down.
Yeah, it looks like Papa JB got separated from their team, surrounded by Finn the Gamer, S&M Air, and Ride or Die, as Zraki actually takes them out. Now 9 players remaining, 4 squads left.
Ride or Die ended up getting taken down. Wow, just Finn the Gamer and S&M Air left on this team. Let's take a look at Cameron the Great here.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump around across the teams and see, take stock here. So we've got a duo here with Finn the Gamer and S&M Air. We've got a duo in Cameron and Koi. We've got a trio here in Zraki, Dust, and Anonymous. I would say these are my favorites to win this game right now. And then that it 3-2-2. No, there should be one more team. Here we go. Yeah, Grant Dino and Cloudy Slide as our other duo here to finish this out. So only one trio and then a whole bunch of duos. Koi just got knocked, so let's jump over there. As Cameron the Great is the only surviving member of their team right now. Master Chief to their left. They're going to take the zip line all the way to the top. Catch them out from behind.
He ends up taking him down with the sword. Oh, almost fell off the build, but didn't. Ends up getting down using the sword. And yeah, that was really good. 5 people left. Getting pressured in his box. Ended up getting taken down by S&M Air. S&M Air are the only one left on his team. Wow. All right, 4 people left here. Let's see, building up, trying to get height. Getting into a build fight.
S&M Air on the high ground now. In the last 20 seconds, 5 players were eliminated, and we went down to 2 squads. So right now it is actually a 1v3 situation with S&M Air on the high ground, Zraki and Dust on the low ground, and Anonymous. So they're probably gonna be able to get this revive off. But let's see how S&M Air plays this 1v3 situation. And Jay is boomer posting in the chat. Jay, I'm sorry, I don't know what those lyrics are. I'm sure it's a great song. So here we are, S&M Air doing their best here. They've got some pretty good loot here. They don't have a ton of HP.
It doesn't have any heals though. That's something that I just noticed. He doesn't have any heals, so they're gonna. Oh.
They need some kind of refresh here. If they run, they will eventually be taken down. Here, I'm gonna say that they get one knock before they go down. That's my bet. I'm gonna say they're gonna be able to get one knock.
As unlikely as it is for him to win, I'm rooting for him here, just because, the 1v3...
they're a silver that can build, so...
Yeah. Oh, you were right. He ended up getting one, but taken down. GG, well played. Anonymous, XP Dust, and Zraki ended up winning, and that's who you were betting on earlier. So yeah. Wow, GG's. How many kills do you think the other team ended up getting? Because we saw them a lot in the kill feed, and
I'm calling it right now. I'm gonna say exactly 15.
I'm saying 20.
20? You think they got a 20 bomb?
I think they got a 20 bomb.
All right, here we go. We'll be right back in the chat. Let us know how many kills you think the kill leader in this lobby got. Anyone who's right gets a $1 million. No, I'm just kidding. Anyone who's right gets bragging points. I don't know. Maybe I can give you like a special symbol in chat or something. But anyone who guesses right, I don't know. I'll figure out some kind of reward to give you. But keep it right here at twitch.tv/XP League for more exciting Fortnite action. We'll be back with round 2 of Silver Fortnite with more anime sword battles. Oh, there we go. Right screen. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Here we are with the recap from last round. So we've got the leaderboard up. I know we had some people in chat trying to guess the most kills for the top team last game. So here we go. We've got the leaderboard up on screen for you guys. We'll be able to tell you in just a second. But real quick, thank you, Kachan, for the follow, and thank you, E. Rodriguez, for the follow. But now let's get into it and see what our kill leader was for last round. So we had Zraki, Germrod, and XB Dust with 13 limbs in first place. In second place, we had Ryder Die Null, S&M Air, and Finn the Gamer with a combined, that's definitely our kill leader for the game, with a combined 21 plus 5, 26 eliminations in second place. So let's take a look at chat really quick. Who had 26? Oh my god. Lobos, dude, Lobos, you're so good. You're so cracked even when it comes to guessing this. Congratulations, Lobos. I'll VIP you in chat. VIP to Lobos. Congratulations. That means that you are not affected by emote mode and slow mode. So congrats, Lobos. However, the mod still can still get you, so be careful. And now you've got a cool little diamond next to your name. All right, so I'll go ahead and I'll speed run the leaderboard real quick here. Third place, Wellington 5, Cameron the Great, Koi 1 a limb. Fourth place, Papa JB, Cloudy Slide, Grant Dino 4 limbs total. Fifth place, duo, Sweaty Hank, Slick Nick with 6 limbs. Nicely done. In sixth place, we had Wildfire, Sully Over, and Wellington 3 with 1 limb. In seventh place, Sergeant Carr, Sir Lego, Regina 3 with 1 limb. Eighth place, JT Destroyer, Skywalker, Captain Pikachu. Ninth place, Ottawa 15, Venage, Power with 7 limbs. 10th place, Mom Squid Nugget, XPL Roughneck 2, Money World with 5 limbs. 11th place, Money World, Noble 7, and Just Scorpion with 5 limbs. 12th place, Moonboy, Almighty Harp, AXO Attack with 2 limbs. 13th place, a Hydra, Halfway 9, Not Gray with 2 limbs. 14th place, Calgary 6, Calgary 3, Calgary 2 with 1 limb. 15th place, Calgary, Mr. Cat, Northwest Oakland 1, Northwest Oakland 2 with 2 limbs. 16th place, Solo with Tree Coco. 17th place, Duo, Rocky T. James, Death Note Gamer with 1 limb. 18th place, Weston 2, Mysterious GYT with 2 and Weston 4 with 3 limbs. 19th place, King Caston, Crossbow Fish, and Payne Station with 2 limbs. 20th place, Jojo Vern, Morgan, and Wellington 18. 21st is Bumblebee, Pez Head, and Diamond Jack with 2 limbs. 22nd, Super Mohawk, Queen Simeon, Roughneck 4. 23rd, Shadow Battlier, God Level, God Evil? I'm not sure. And North OC 12 with 1 limb. 24th, Birdie, Stinky Socks, that's funny. And Midlothian with 1 limb. 25th, S3 Baby, NK Ninja, and it was Duo with 3 limbs. 26th place, Just Dookie, Biggest Bird, and Roboto with 1 limb. 27th place, Llama, Voidless, and Joxer. And 28th, Joxon, Big Loaf, and Astro in the Reels with 1 limb. And then the rest with our spectator accounts. GG's. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and jump down into Fortnite. And I'm going to let my voice rest here a bit. Lobos, take it away, man. Let me get this up on screen for you.
All right, so there's 50 players left right here. Let's watch Payne Station 33, King Aston 10, and Crossbow. Let's see what they're doing here. So it looks like they're on Anvil Square here. 50 players left, just getting some loot, getting away from Storm. And yeah, it's like they're just looting up and just chilling, you know. Looks like they have some pretty decent loot. Looks like most of them actually have the sword. Use rotation. Oh, they have seen somebody. They're gonna push them. Try to get some picks off here. Oh, drop. Get some tags off on him. Clear this. Oh, get stuck in the edit. Trying to heal up. Getting very low health. Alright, using some minion, trying to get health. Drops down to be near his team. Ends up getting one of them knocked. Team finishes him off. Editing down, gets another knock here. Gets the finish. I think there's just one left in that trio. See if they're gonna be able to take him out.
All right, I'm back.
No health, popping a med kit. All of them just chilling up after they killed 2 of them. We left one alive, you know.
It looks like we got some exciting Silver gameplay here. We've got 2 teams that know how to build and know how to edit. Well done, well done. Yeah. Silver team's getting good, man. Silver teams are getting good. And the good teams are getting silver. Anyways, here we are. Thank you to our first-time chatter with E. Rodriguez. Hey, welcome to the chat, man. They're saying, let's go JMR boys. Germrod, Zraki, and XP Dust. Definitely let's go them.
Yeah, they're really good. Didn't they win last game?
In fact, yes, they did. They got first place with a combined 13 elims.
Yeah, so 40 people left here. Using the sword to get back up, and also break some builds. Breaking into Fox, ends up in a 3v1.
So this is actually our North Dallas Hydra Blue team. North Dallas Hydra Blue. Hey guys, how's it going? I think they're actually, they're our rank 1 team. So from last week, they got first place in terms of points. They had 63 points last weekend. So this team right here should be our strongest team in the lobby, just going off of last week. But that's just 1 week's worth of games, so you can't really base off too much off that. But still, definitely a strong team here.
100%. They did actually take down, I'm not sure if they took down the whole trio, but they took down 2 of them there. Wow, looks like there's a lot of loot here. Just laying around. Yeah, so.
And we've got some compliments. We've got some compliments for you, Lobos, in the chat. Big Dog, bad at Valorant, says, XP Lobos, best capster, no cap.
Thank you, Ryan.
That's right. Lobos is a bussin' caster fur. I can feel the cringe on the other side of the.
Don't say that.
So Big Dog is your friend, right? Isn't that you play? Don't you guys? Are you guys on the Triangle Minotaur together?
Yeah, we are on the Triangle Minotaur together. We've been on teams together for a long time. We used to be on a Fortnite team together. We were on. Yeah, we've been on a lot of teams together.
Yeah. CEO Grinds in the chat going CMR question mark JMR question mark. Yeah, what is JMR? Who are the JMR boys? Is that a nickname?
I don't know, but yeah, who exactly are the JMR boys? So we know that it's Zraki, Dust, and Germrod. I don't know how to say it, but yes, that we know it's them. But what does JMR stand for? You know. So it looks like just 30 people left. Oh,
which is crazy. We launched with 76, down to 30 already. Already halfway through.
Yeah, looks like they don't actually have very good loot. Wow, very low ammo, low mats, just low tier weapons in general right now.
It looks like they got rebooted, just based off of how much loot they have.
That's actually, yeah, that's probably true. They probably did get rebooted, especially because they're near a reboot, man.
Is this a solo? Oh, this is a solo that's like hiding in the gas station right next to that trio.
Oh my gosh. What do you think is going to happen here? Do you think he's going to be able to 1v3 them or just chill there?
I think they're just going to chill. They're just going to hide. Meanwhile, Crossbowfish, King Caston taking out Just Scorpion and Captain Pikachu.
Wow. Looks like Anonymous is just a solo, just hiding, trying to survive here with 3 people around him.
Let's see, Skywalker, JT Destroyer. Okay, so this person is going to keep hiding in there. Good luck, good luck. Here we are with Caden Plays, NK Ninja, and S3 Baby.
Alright, so...
Looks like they've managed to come up on some other teams here. And they've got them in their crosshairs. They're just doing a little bit of scouting. They don't want to shoot quite yet. And S3 Baby's going to start it off, though.
Yeah, they might have even seen him because of the new sniper glitch. So I'm not sure. Look, he's just gonna. Oh, someone gets a knockoff on the guy on high ground.
That was a 200-meter knock, man. That was a good shot.
Wow, yeah, it really was. Just sniped him in the head, you know. Right, it looks like keeps trying to get the snipes off, but doesn't quite. The bullets just don't quite connect. Huh. Looks like they're gonna actually rush them. Not fully sure, but that's what it looks like to me.
Looks like they're content to just kind of play up this positioning and just, play to go get some loot. S3 Baby, though, likes to play that aggressive and is going straight in. Takes out King Caston. King Caston, wasn't that the team that we were just saying was like the top team from last round? From last week?
Yeah, I think we were. I think that...
Yeah, it is. It was the North Dallas Blue. Yeah, so North Dallas Blue just lost him one of their primary members here.
Looks like this is a fight here. And the heavy sniper to take down a wall. And then taking him out.
Caden Plays takes out Crossbow Fish. Nicely done. So Caden Plays, NK Ninja, and S3. So let me figure out where these players are from, because I've definitely seen them before. Oh, this is Lone Tree Eagles Echo. Lone Tree Eagles Echo, I think, are also... they were 10th place last week, but here they are taking out some very strong teams right now.
Yeah.
So who knows? Lone Tree Echo might be a dark horse for spring season here in this silver slot.
It looks like one of the Wellington booted. It looks like in the chat. So with 21 people left, this is gonna be pretty exciting here. Oh, in full high ground. Wow, look at that loot.
Oh my god, that loot is insane.
That is crazy. Oh, with the new ice effect on the mountains, he ends up slipping down. But I don't know why, but Fortnite randomly added like a weird ice slippery effect on all the snowy mountains, so it's really hard to just stay up there in endgame. But yeah, Pez is able to get back down, trying to rotate into circle with his team of Diamond Jack and Bumblebee. I don't know how to read. And yeah.
Let me see. So this is the Brookfield Magic, I believe. Yeah, Brookfield Magic with Pez Head and Bumblebee. Last week they actually ended up getting a 3rd place finish. So they have the ability to be a top team. And they ended up with a 6th place finish overall in terms of points, scoring themselves 34 points. So, strong team here. I think, especially looking at with only 9 squads left, pretty much every team that's made it here is going to be a strong team. So congratulations to any teams that have made it to the top 9, top 10 here.
Yeah. Wow, and I think another person was rebooted because earlier there's only 21 people, now there's 22. Wow, the lobby just keeps getting bigger and bigger, I guess. Not something you usually see.
So taking a look at this endgame here, how have you liked the icy endgames here, in kind of this brutal bastion, kind of like ice glacier biome?
I think it's very interesting, it's hard to play there because of all the slippery stuff. You're gonna need to build a lot. Oh, Slick Nick 444 gets taken down. Oh, wow. Looks like he's gonna get caught in storm. It's probably not gonna be able to get rezzed by Sweaty Hank.
And in fact, they got taken out by NK Ninja LTE. So that was the Lone Tree Eagles that just took them out. We were just hanging out with them, and looks like they're about to take out the Omaha duo right now. Sweaty Hank, though, managed to escape. So well done, Sweaty Hank, keeping your team alive, keeping your team in it. Caden Plays finishes them off with that pulse rifle.
Yeah, that pulse rifle we've seen is pretty strong, actually. Yeah, it looks like it's a mythic. So that's really cool that there's a lot of mythics. So yeah, I think that's really cool. How many mythics are in the game right now, and like key cards and stuff. It feels like Chapter 2, Season 2, like that really fun season with all like the bosses and stuff. So I think that's a really good thing that Fortnite brought that stuff back, you know.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And here we are with Llama, Fortnite, Enderman Gamer, and Voidless for the Troy Nomads. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Congrats on making it here to this top 8. Are we in top 8 now? Yeah, top 8 teams.
Wow.
And man, this circle's actually getting pretty. Oh no, it's not getting that small yet, but we're getting there. We're getting pretty close. I mean, this feels pretty small for 8 teams, at least in silver. In gold or platinum, you know, we'll have like 10 or 12 teams here.
Yeah.
Here comes Llama, W keying in, using that, trying to use that kinetic edge to break through the builds.
Oh.
Doesn't actually seem like it's that strong at breaking through the builds.
Yeah, I think you would need to use like animation cancel it, or I don't know, because after you use it, there's like a slight animation. Oh my gosh, using the ice, trying to get away, but see, like I was saying earlier, the slippery ice is making it really like difficult for most teams, you know. Oh, he's it ends up getting taken down by Diamond Jack and Bumblebee.
And that's it for Lone Tree Eagles. Lone Tree Eagles taken out here by the Brookfield Magic.
Oh, he went back in storm, trying to get some loot, trying to get the pulse rifle, and yeah, took a little bit of damage, but.
And here we are with Just Dookie, Biggestberg, and Roby Roboto. I think this team is the one that was fighting the other team out there on the ice.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was. Looks like he's going to go back with the team. And it looks like they don't actually have that great loot. I haven't actually seen people using bandages, like having bandages yet. So that's interesting that he would rather take bandages than like minis or mechs or something, but. Looks like he ended up trading it out for the Chuck in. I think that's a very good trade there. Picks up a new shotgun, gets some more loot, you know. Let's see what Stinky Socks, XPL, I can't really read it because
Midlothian. yeah, it's a little small.
it's a little bit blurry on the screen share. And Birdie are up to you.
A lot of bird themed usernames. We got Biggest Bird on another team. We got Birdie over here. Stinky Socks 2001. I hope your socks haven't been stinky for that long, man. Come on. And then we got Midlothian here. Midlothian coming back into the fray. Here we go. We got 13 players remaining. Top 5 already. Let's take stock of who's in the match. So we've got. Let me go all the way to as far as it will let me go. All right. So we've got a solo player here, anonymous.
Oh, it looks like he's still in. We saw him earlier. Yeah, he's been sold this whole game, just like trying to get placement points. Yeah, we saw him earlier in the gas station. Yeah, it looks like he was actually able to survive that.
We've got the Brookfield Magic with their full trio.
Yeah, with Pez Head and.
Then we've got Roby, Just Dookie. Yeah. We got Biggest Bird. Oh, so this is a team that wasn't here last week. Happy to have you guys. Definitely a strong team here, and you guys are doing pretty well. So we got a full trio here with Biggest Bird. I'm gonna call you guys the Birds. Then we've got Cameron the Great, Coy, and Wellington. This is one of our Mustang teams here. This is our Wellington Green team. This is our 4th place team from last week, and they are duking it out right now.
He's using the sword. Wow. Swords. Wow, that was very nice. So it looks like the swords actually do a lot of damage, surprisingly. So the swords seem like they're pretty good at some things, but I'm not sure how they will be used in pro playing. So I'm just excited to see that. But in these silver lobbies, they've been proven to be really strong.
Definitely, really, for sure. Here we are, Biggest Bird, the only surviving member of their trio now, having been taken out. Looks like they're maybe looking to get some easy eliminations right there, but now down in 1v. Is it a 1v3 situation? No, there's still 3 squads left, so it's Biggest Bird, this solo, and then a duo here. It's for Wellington.
I'm rooting. Honestly, I think that if that solo in the green ends up winning, that'd be crazy because he's been a solo all game.
Well, Biggest Bird just got a knock, and so now it's a 1v1 situation between Biggest Bird and the Wellington team. Huge 185. One more hit gets it.
1v1.
Here we go.
Solos. Biggest Bird got him low. 1v1 situation here, trying to crank up to height. Wow.
Oh, what happened? Is it over?
Did he win?
Biggest Bird just took them out. They died in storm.
He died in Storm because Biggest Bird got 1 health and he ended up dying in Storm. GG, well played to everybody. Wow, that was, wow. Great job, Biggest Bird, for that. Like, with 1 player left, ended up, like, that was crazy. Getting the 1v3 there, that's GG's for everyone. That was very fun to watch.
Absolutely. Big ups to Biggest Bird and Roby Roboto. Big ups to all the teams making it that far, that late in the lobby. You guys can be super happy with your performance. You guys are going to get plenty of placement points to keep your teams high up in the rankings. But more than so than being scoreboard winners, I hope you guys feel like you guys got to play to your best of your ability and just improve just that little bit more. As is so obvious that, you know, our silver teams have been improving so much. And I'm so proud of all of our teams here for putting in so much effort and for improving along the way. Well done. Well done. Absolutely incredible. I want to thank our players for taking our sportsmanship values to heart this week. This week we're talking about honoring the game and respecting the roots of competition. I want to thank our coaches for fostering these amazing esports youth and teaching them these amazing sportsmanship values. I want to thank the families for choosing XP League choosing XP League as an outlet for their kids to grow through gaming. And I want to thank the league commissioners and owners for bringing this amazing esports opportunity to your local community. And I also want to thank Lobos here for joining me and helping me cast today. Thank you so much, man. You really saved my butt.
You're welcome. Hey, I had a great time, and hey, I might come in again sometime, you know. If you ever need another caster, I'm happy to help.
All right, Lobos, as payment for hanging out with us today, go ahead and shout out whatever you got going on.
Oh, wait, I gotta plug my stuff?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, go to twitch.tv/XPLobos. All right, that's the second best Twitch channel other than XP League, obviously, but like, yes, you guys should follow that.
All right, definitely. Thank you for supporting. All right, so we're gonna actually be ending stream right here. This concludes our week 2 coverage here. So thank you everybody for tuning into the live stream. Platinum is up next, but we are going to be ending stream here. So thank you guys so much for sticking with us today. We're going to be trying to get some highlight matches for some other games up on stream here on the main channel. So make sure to follow us here at twitch.tv/XP League to catch us when we go live with our coverage of all the amazing XP League matches across XP League. So thank you guys so much. Good luck. Have fun.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
You guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, Battle Mercy.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve, and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Steve!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you.